श्री श्री राधा मदन मोहन की, जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा मैया की।
प्रभु हरि మైకల్లో ఉన్నా Give it. I'll keep it. Just give it. Yeah, yeah. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. श्री जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा मैया की, श्री गौर निताय की, श्रील प्रभुपाद की, निताय गौर हरि प्रेमानंद। जय जय जगन्नाथ सचिदानंद त्रिभुवन करे चरणा बंधन। We all go to many Rath Yatras. This is the problem. We go to many Rath Yatras. Sometimes we forget the speciality of a Rath Yatra, the importance of a Rath Yatra. It becomes very familiar. But in every Rath Yatra, there is Jagannath looking at us. But sometimes we don't look at him because it becomes very familiar. Oh Prabhu, I just attended a Rath Yatra. Jagannath is there. He is looking at us. He is waiting to find us, waiting for us to come back for millions of lifetimes. Right? We are there in the Rath Yatra, but we are not present in the Rath Yatra. Sometimes we are engrossed in services, but Jagannath wants us to look at him. But there will be one Rath Yatra, Prabhu's and Mataji's, in our life, where he will make sure we will look at him. And when we look at him, then the emotion that comes out of us is exactly what Vasudev Ghosh is telling here. That Kirtan will come from our hearts, not from our lips. So imagine Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Jagannath right in that picture towards the left. Right? Imagine that is this Rath Yatra. At least ask for it to be this Rath Yatra and then sing this bhajan. Right? With the same devotion, calling for Jagannath's name. Jaya Jaya Jagannath Sachidanandana Tribhuvan Purega Charana Bandhana Jaya Jaya Jagannath Once again together. Jaya Jaya Jagannath Sachidanandana Jaya Jaya Jagannath
Hare Krishna Nanda Radha Krishna Hare Krishna Nanda Radha Krishna
श्री जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा मैया की श्री गौर निताय की गुरु परंपरा की ऐसी भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी श्रील प्रभुपाद की ओम अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरोन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। श्री चैतन्य मनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपा कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीरूपं साग्रजातां सहगना रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजना सहितं कृष्ण चैतन्य देवं श्री राधा कृष्ण पादान् सहगना ललिता श्री विशाखान्वितांश्च हे कृष्णा करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधो जगत्पते गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमोस्तुते तप्त कांचना गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्णा चैतन्य प्रभो नित्यानंद Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Together. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudhirayet Bhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttamashloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naishviki Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Cha Nanda Gopa Kumaraya Govindaya Namo Namaha Namah Pankaja Nabhaya Namah Pankaja Maline Netraya Namaste Pankajangre Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namine Gauratvishe Namaha Namo Brahmanyaya Devaya Gau Brahmana Hitaya Cha Jagaditaya Krishnaya Govindaya Namo Namaha Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prashnaya Bhutale Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pasyatya Deshatarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Radhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Mukum karoti vachalam pangurmangayati girimyat kripah tamaham vande Shri Guru Dinatarinam Shri Paramananda Madhavam Shri Chaitanya Ishwaram. Om pavitro va sarvavastham gatopi va yat smaret pundarikakshaha saha bhyantaram. Shri Vishnu Shri Vishnu Shri Vishnu. Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare. Oh really? Okay. If somebody has parked before other shops here, I humbly request you can just go down and take a U-turn and park it opposite on the other side of the road, because it's a business time for some of them. Please, sorry for the inconvenience. Me andar ki, yeah, yeah, some shops here. Just go U-turn and park it on the other side. Hare Krishna. Yeah. I don't know why I'm feeling that it's been a long time I've met all of you, right? Or rather, maybe addressed from here, right? More than a month. June 3rd, me and my family went on a kind of Maha road trip yatra. Yeah, I'm going to share about that yatra after the Jagannath yatras. That is very special. Something that we can never forget. First, I was thinking I'll share it immediately because I might forget. But the more days I'm spending, I'm remembering that yatra more. Every little temple, every little pastime. Some things might come here and there, even when I'm talking now, because all over the consciousness. So after that, we came back, and then immediately there was Dwarkadish Prabhu and Vishakapriya Mataji. They came and they addressed all of you. Wonderful seminars in different communities. And then there was our year's favorite festival, Pandav Vijalekadashi. Yeah. So, and then there was Gauranga Prabhu, who came here, Hare Krishna, this very place. And then immediately after that, we had some planning of Rath Yatras, craziest planning. and then we're here, right? So it's almost like 4 weeks. 4 to 5 weeks. Yeah. But we wait for this time of the year because we get to do some very special service. Prabhuji and Matajis, I have no clue how to do a Rath Yatra. Somebody, some of the devotees, oh, Prabhu, you're doing so many Rath Yatra. You know this, I'm like, I don't know. He is getting it done. I don't know why, but he is getting it done. And the first DT that I saw in a devotee house was Jagannath Baldev Subhadra. First DT in my life. When I was in Boston, and the devotees came right across my house, and somehow I was pulled into a satsang, and I happened to go into their house, Srinivas Acharya Prabhu and Radhika Kripa Mataji. So I went into their house. It was small Jagannath, just maybe 4 inches, not even 4, 3 inches maybe. Small Jagannath, a small altar, hardly 1 feet, 1 feet in width, 1 feet in length, like small altar, and there was Jagannath, Baldev, Subhadra. And I looked at all three of them, and I didn't recognize who are they. So I asked my Siksha Guru, he was new to me, first time I was talking to him, as who are they? Who are you worshipping? Who are these people? And I was looking at them, but one thing, the eyes of Jagannath are very attractive. Right? Even though you see him for the first time, something just catches. So among all three of them, I was looking at them, who are they? Then he said, it's Krishna. Krishna? Why is Krishna like this? I know Krishna, holding a flute, bending form. Who is this? Then he said, you don't know Jagannath? Said, I don't know Jagannath. So he said, Jagannath is the Lord of the universe, and that is this Jagannath. And then I started recollecting faded memory of some places where I've seen Jagannath Baldev Subhadra picture. Somewhere in some store where they sell fancy items. Sometimes you see somewhere, in Hyderabad and many places. We all have seen Jagannath somewhere, or rather he has seen us somewhere. But the real introduction happened after we came to ISKCON. 1 second, something is beeping here. Yeah, let me off the audio. Right. Yeah. So, first Jagannath Rath Yatra festival I went was in Boston. What is the specialty of the festival is that they take the DTs to the harbor, Boston harbor, exactly the place where Prabhupada stops, the Jaladuta. So they combine both the festivals, Jagannath Rath Yatra and Harbor Festival. That time they had done it like, I don't know if they are doing it still like that. So the Rath goes from the temple all the way to the harbor, and then we all they even hire a boat, and we all get into the boat, like a sentimental way of Prabhupada entering Boston. And it's a steamer boat, like it can accommodate 200-300 devotees. We all get into that with all Mudangas, Kartals, Jagannath. And then the boat goes a little far into the ocean. And then we see the same skyline like the way Prabhupada must have seen, 1965. And then the boat comes back. And then they take the DTs, and there is another place, Pandal. There is a Central Park in Boston. I don't know how devotees manage to get all those places, especially in a Western country. So there we keep Jagannath and we do a nice kirtan. Right? So that was my first Jagannath Rath Yatra. And I had no idea why are they doing what they are doing. Right? And at that time many sannyasis came, especially His Holiness Niranjan Swami Maharaj came that time. I didn't know that he was a great sannyasi and a great kirtanir. So my Siksha Guru was like ecstatic. Oh, Niranjan Maharaj has come, we are going. And like, who is he? Oh, you don't know? You will know. And then Rath Yatra got over, and then Maharaj came back to the temple, 32nd Commonwealth Avenue. Very small temple. Actually, the temple is maybe a little bigger than this hall. How many have gone to Boston Temple? Some of you have gone, right? Yeah. Oh, you just went to the Boston Rath Yatra. You did?
But they don't go to the harbor.
No, they're not going? Okay.
Go to Boston Commons.
comments just till there. Okay, okay. That maybe one time they did. I don't know. It was there. So the hall is actually even thinner than this hall, right? Maybe till the altar, that other wall there. And it's a long, almost this size, yeah. And the Prabhupada is in this side, his TT is there right opposite, and there is small Radha Gopi Vallabh, right? Installed DTs by Prabhupada. Prabhupada himself installed Radha Gopi Vallabh, one of the first DTs. And Boston Temple is like 4-story high, Commonwealth Avenue, yeah. First floor is you have a little bookstore, and I don't know if they changed now. I'm probably still there. Bookstore, and there is a place to hang coats because it's peak winter. There is Atala Vitala Sutala Patala and Boston. Yeah, so hell on earth. During winter, so you have to literally come with all gloves, and so there is a room for that. And then there is a Prashadam hall, small Prashadam hall, and there is 2 rooms, this side and that side for guests. And above that is Brahmachari Ashram, and above that is Brahmacharini Ashram. I don't know if now Brahmacharini stay, but for some time, that's the way it is. So I remember the temple very well because that was my first temple. And that temple was very close to my office. So when Krishna attacks, he attacks with all Akshohinis. No chance of escaping. My kids were very small, they were like what? Parth was 3 years? Yeah, and Hriday was 1.5 years. Yeah, 1.5 years. That's it. Toddlers. And then we took them to the temple, right? And we were worried. How will we handle the children? And there in Western countries, the lecture is only 45 minutes. So I never understood why it is only 45 minutes. So I'm taking revenge in India now. All the less time that happened during those 6 years, I'm adding it up here. So you're all the victims. So yeah, so that was Rath Yatra, and then Niranjan Maharaj, he started a kirtan. They said 4 hours kirtan. I never attended a kirtan. I don't know what is a kirtan. And then he starts. Jagannath Rath Yatra is over. Everybody is tired, but still everybody is waiting to hear. And it so happened that I was sitting and devotees were pushing me, go, 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 go. I landed up literally 4 feet away from Maharaj. First person sitting with no enthusiasm of kirtan, no understanding of kirtan. Right? But that was one of the best kirtans of my life. The way Maharaj sings. See, kirtan is never about how you sing. Kirtan is about the emotions which you sing. And the way you sing for Krishna. And when you sing for Krishna, it enters everybody's hearts. So, Niranjan Maharaj, one of the greatest sannyasis, and then his lectures also are unbelievable. Amazing. Speaks from heart. Just speaks from heart. And his sadhana, my God. Once Maharaj shared that he finishes the 16 rounds before the Mangalarti for the last 40 years. His 16 rounds are over before the conch shell is blown. That is his sadhana, I can imagine. And then he has his breakfast at a certain time, very regulated. So his mother was not feeling well during that time. So he used to frequently come to Boston to see his mother. She was almost, losing her memory and all that at that time. So then the next Rath Yatra, I was taken to Hartford, Connecticut. Very small temple. Pyare Mohan Prabhu, he is Prabhupada disciple. And his house he converted into a temple. So the ground floor is the temple, the first floor is his house. The first floor only has maybe 1 bedroom or something like that. The ground floor is a hall and a kitchen. The entire temple will be half of this hall. If you can imagine. That's a house, and they converted into a temple. But the best prasadam of entire America you'll find in that house. Because his wife, I forgot Mati's name, she used to cook with so much love. The devotees used to literally, in that much hall, 200 people on Sunday feast from anywhere they would come. Make sure they have prasadam there. And all sannyasis, many great sannyasis, they all go. Whenever they go to America, they go to Pyare Mohan Prabhu. Because Pyare Mohan Prabhu is not only amazing, he's Pyare Mohan, the name itself. And he's a beautiful person. He's so jovial. Every second line is a joke, right? And his profession, if you can imagine, is a magician. So he goes to birthday parties and does magic. That is his daytime job. And then the main time job is taking care of the temple. So he does Rath Yatra, a nice Rath Yatra. So they book a playground, I think a football ground of a school, and in the ground the Rath goes around, and there is a pandal there, and the ground itself, you can literally see the Rath going like that and coming back like that, and make 3 rounds. Nice prasad, nice festival. The second Rath Yatra. And the third Rath Yatra was the New York Rath Yatra, which is the biggest. So before even I go there, so Pyare Mohanpur, once it is like 2 hours drive from Boston, down south, Providence, and then comes Hartford, Connecticut. So once we went there, it was one of those snowy weekends when nobody comes, and for some reason we went there. And then little crowd was there, and I took my plate, I ran, because I came for prasad, very simple. I was late, and I don't want to miss the prasad there, so I went and took the plate. And my wife, she was there, the kids were small. Took the plate, and I was rushing into the line because I don't want to miss the prasad. Maybe it was last few, they were finishing it off. And there was somebody standing in front of me. I literally went very close because, line is, I want to make the Indian thing, you don't mind going so close. And then I realized, who is this, He was wearing saffron. I was so close. And then I went a little back. Then he just looked at me like this. It's Radhanath Swami Maharaj. He's holding a plate and standing in a line. And I'm like, I don't even know who he is, properly. I knew. My Siksha Guru had to give me a book, what is it, Journey Home. Like that I remember his picture. I never seen him before. Literally standing behind him. That can only happen in America. So he was standing and took the prasad, and that was. Then we went to New York Rath Yatra. New York Rath Yatra, many came, like Danvir Goswami Maharaj, Niranjan Swami Maharaj, Radhanath Swami Maharaj, and many other great sannyasis. They all came to New York Rath Yatra. And New York Rath Yatra is one of the biggest Rath Yatras in America, apart from the San Francisco Rath Yatra and few others. New York Rath Yatra, because they literally closed one of the avenues in downtown New York even today. Literally, everything is closed, and the Rath Yatra goes. All the East Coast devotees, they come for New York Rath Yatra because they get to see all the great sannyasis, and they have a big Hare Krishna festival in one of the parks even now. So we went there. It was raining. Every New York Rath Yatra, it rains. There's no doubt about it. So people will be half drenched. And nice kirtan. Gauravani Prabhu comes from Washington. He does amazing kirtan. And Mayapuris, they are there. They have the nice kirtan, right? And the who and who. There is one devotee. He is only, I'll say one of the main profession is he owns a bus, and that bus is called Festival of India. So he drives the bus from East Coast to West Coast, even now. And he just goes, he has a full setup for setting up a festival, right? So he stops the bus, and then all things start coming out, tents and all the canopies and this and that, and, all hoardings. It's like the festival is right there in his bus, right? And books are also there. And he and his son, I think his son also is part of the same thing. I think he's Prabhupada disciple. Might be speculating, but he's elderly devotee. So just imagine, his only schedule is going from one ISKCON temple to another ISKCON temple to another ISKCON temple to do Janmashtami, to Rath Yatra, to Ram Navami, to something else. His entire schedule of the year is going from one place to another place, and the temple compensates something, for the transportation cost and nice prasad and etc. So he has a stage also. So if he opens the whole, underneath of the bus, he gets everything to paraphernalia to set up a stage, set up this, set up that. So he can literally make a place look like a festival place in like a couple of hours. Like pull the rod, keep the rope, pull this, pull that, put a hammer, festival ready. Like that he makes. And the bus name is Festival of India. Even now it is there, I believe. So when Jayapataka Maharaj comes to Atlanta, he is in Atlanta. When some other Maharaj, Devamrit Maharaj goes to Gita Nagari, he is in Gita Nagari. So the bus goes wherever great sannyasis are going, and it stops there, and the festival is ready, like that. So New York Rath Yatra, I cannot forget. That time I took my parents. So I was introduced to Krishna consciousness. I became too much affected by it, and my parents were completely affected by it. So they wanted to unaffect me. So they came, and I made them affected by going to Jagannath Rath Yatra, and they were like, "What is going on here? Why are these people dancing like this? Westerners." New York Rath Yatra, you see a mix of Indians and Westerners. All Prabhupada disciples, over there they come. The Kirtan is very ecstatic. One by one they do. Once in a life, you should, if you can, see a New York Rath Yatra. It's very special. Right? Huh? 3 Rathas. Yeah, that's another specialty. 3 Rathas in the Rath Yatra are used. Jagannath Rath, Baladev Rath, and Subhadra. First is Baladev, Subhadra, Jagannath. Like that, they come. And so that was Rath Yatra. So Prabhuji is, when Krishna wants to engage us in his service, he can do anything. He can make Mukam Karoti Vachalam, Pangum Langayate Girim. Even a dumb person can speak, deaf, and even an ant can climb Giri. And even Gachibowli can do Rath Yatra. Right? He can do. When he wants it to be done. And when he is planning, we just have to be available for his plan. If we start thinking, can we do? Is it possible? Who will organize? Who will come? Who will do the kirtan? We can never plan anything. That is the difference between spirituality and material life. Of course, we use our intellectual skills, analytical skills, all our skills to organize Rath Yatras. We make a lot of plan. I can show you the file. It's a crazy file, with who will do the kirtan. A big fight happened for that. 2 people have not come today for that fight. You did not give me the kirtan, you are partial, whatever. So, one person, I don't know, he is still here. Madhav Charan Babu. So, we went to all this, organizing one, and somebody says, Prabhu, can we do Rath Yatra here also? I'm like, number of Raths. Okay, let's do. Let's see. And we plan everything, and some person comes in and says, Rath Yatras are cancelled. Okay, Jagannath doesn't want to go there. As simple as that. Right? Wherever he wants to go, we should be available to send him. We should be able to take him. He likes to be dependent on his devotees. The specialty of Rath Yatra is God is celebrating God's Rath Yatra. Right? So in Govardhan Puja, who is doing what? Krishna is lifting Govardhan for his devotees. Right? In Janmashtami, devotees are celebrating appearance of God. In Rath Yatra, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, say Gaura, say Krishna, say Jagannath. He is celebrating his own arrival. Right? And he is jumping and dancing. It's a festival where you can see God everywhere. Krishna, is pulling the Rath, Krishna is dancing in front of the Rath, and Krishna is everywhere. Now, if you wonder so today's topic was reasons for his appearance. We all heard these stories. We all know why he appeared. Dwarka Lila, we know the Rohini Lila, right? We know the Indradunya Maharaj Lila. But the beauty of Jagannath's Leelas is, any number of times you recite it, it still gives you a lot of inner satisfaction. Because soul is desperate to meet the super soul. Atma is desperate for Paramatma. And we are all desperate for Jagannath. One day we will be with Jagannath, all of us. Right? One day definitely. If we are here today, if we are part of all these festivals, one day we are going to be. Of this there is no doubt. The only thing is that when? How long? How long we have to wait? Right? And he's making all the preparations. One of the things we realized in our South India trip when we were doing is we are not doing the trip. He's literally pulling us and throwing us at different places, and he's showing us himself. Right? Some things I'll share with you, you can't even believe, Prabhu, you are faking. It's not true. Even we were shocked. How is this happening? You know, every single darshan was planned by him only. And we were not even planning to go. Mercy of God is he comes even when we don't invite him. Right? Many times people are invited, they come. But uninvitedly he comes and he gives the highest. Can you think of any times when God came uninvited? Vidra's house. Nobody invited him. They were not even expecting him. Somebody else was expecting, Dushasan. Right? Duryodhan asked Dushasan to keep the whole menu. You know, the whole Chapan Bhog menu kind of thing, you know. Because Dushasan's palace was the most beautiful palace in Hastinapur. So he told Dushasan, you make all the arrangements, I will make him come, Krishna come there. Krishna comes to Hastinapur for a negotiation deal and Duryodhan wants to bribe him by giving him nice prasad. And Krishna doesn't even care. Sometimes Krishna is so straight in his dealings. Right? Most of the time he's very, you know, what do you say, Tribanga in his dealings. Is it yes or no? It's yes, but it's no for you, but it's yes. But here it was very clear. Duryodhan said yes or no? No. Why? Because you are displeasing my devotees. He was very clear. And then he appears in Vidra's place. And how does he appear? Can you imagine? You're watching FIFA, I don't know, you're doing something in the house, you know, somebody's cooking and clack, and door, and you open, and Krishna is standing there. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. My God, Vidra's wife is like, Krishna? And then he goes inside. You know, Acharya explained this pastime for hours and hours and hours. Krishna goes inside, is looking into her eyes, and they say her breast milk started coming out. You know, the whole love of God, you know, he gave Krishna prem, direct. And then she's looking at her. He is looking at her. And both are looking at each other. And I'm hungry. She takes a banana, peels the banana, throws the banana, gives the peel. He's eating the peel. And Vidra is watching both of them. What is going on? Vidra is watching both of them. He also forgot, you know, but Jagannath, he's eating banana peel. How many here ate banana peel? Nobody eats banana peel, right? But for him, he is eating the love of his devotee. And something that he only gave an opportunity. It was not like she planned. See, there are some people who did tapasya for thousands of years, thousands of lifetimes, and Krishna doesn't appear. Right? But where he sees pure devotion, he just appears. Directly appears into their house. One other time when he was uninvitedly went, can anyone think of? They didn't call him, he just appeared. Akshay Patra. Durvas Muni came. He put them in trouble. She had her meal. After her meal, there is no more anything that Akshay Patra can generate. And they are thinking about Durvas Muni, and at that time comes Krishna. Right? Of course, they might have prayed, Krishna, what to do. But they didn't invite him. They called his name. See, the holy name is so powerful. When we call with faith, he just appears. He just came. And he's standing there. And to make matters worse, Krishna is the best person who can tease you and please you at the same time. Right? They are worried that Durvas Muni has come and they don't know what to feed because there's nothing in the house. And Krishna knocks the door and comes in and says, I'm hungry. Draupadi is like, should I cry or should I laugh that you are here? Huh? What did you come? You came here to ridicule me? That, I don't have food? Dashrath, the Yudhishthir Maharaj, the emperor of the world, who did Ratsur Yajna, cannot feed you? Oh, Krishna, what is our fate? Started crying. And Krishna said, you have a lot to give me. Come on, don't tell me. I'm very hungry. Krishna, please give me. And I'm like, there's nothing, Krishna. I just washed the pot. There should be something. And then she goes and sees there is a little one morsel of kheer, one grain of kheer, rice. And and he says, that's enough. That's a lot. This is even more teasing, right? Just imagine, you are now listening nicely. Just put yourself in that situation. Huh? There is nothing in the house. And then he goes and says, oh, this is a lot. This is what you have for me. And he takes that and he eats it. And when Krishna is satisfied, the whole world is satisfied. Some Siddhir, everybody is satisfied. And then done. He comes completely uninvited where he wants to go. Okay? And he gives everything that we can't receive. We don't have hands to receive. That much he gives. And he pleases everybody. There's nobody who is not pleased. So in the same way, even Lord Brahma was given the job of making this universe. And it's a very difficult job. Anyone want to apply for that role here? Brahma? Huh? Very difficult job. Thankless job. Demons come out. Devatas come out. Right? And worst part is, you have to redo the job every day. Right? You created the whole universe. All manmantras. 14 manmantras, you did job rotation, everything. Just imagine every day you have to recruit new people. Right? Every morning, you have to do the same thing again. And you live for 365 days a year and then 100 years of Brahma. And you're doing the same thing. And so many demons come in between. Half the temples in South India are about demons stealing Vedas. And some demon will come steal the Vedas. And then Narayana will come save the Vedas. I was going from temple to temple. At one point I was thinking, Brahma, why can't you be careful? Why do you keep losing Vedas like that? Right? Even Matsya Avatar is like that. Right? They take the Vedas and again goes and again kills the demon, brings the Vedas. So many, even Adikeshwar temple is about saving the Vedas. Many temples in South India. Practically 70% temples you go and ask, what is the story here? Brahma took the Vedas. I know, I got it. Tell me which avatar came and, is your thing. But anyway, Brahma, so he needs the Vedas to do the creation. Right? So Vedas is like a manual for entire creation. So he makes the creation. And after he does the whole creation, how many of you, after building your own entire house with all the favorite, cabinets and rooms and bathrooms and all those things, you looked at that house and said, "Chhi, engatina." Like that, how many of you felt like that? Did anyone feel like that? After building the entire house? Brahma is feeling like that. See, what did I make? What kind of miserable place I make? Everybody is unhappy in this place. He made that place and is looking at, Gachibowli. What these people? Nobody is happy. Nobody is happy. Everybody is, burning in anger. People are so much angry with each other. Every house people are fighting, husband and wife are fighting, right? Children, parents, neighbors, everybody are angry, in anxiety. Every morning people are thinking, what is there for breakfast? Every morning, as if they never got breakfast. And first thing in the morning, what is there for breakfast, right? Now I'm not making it up, that's a shloka name. That's the shloka in, there is this 3.9.8. Can someone read this? Can you read? What is the translation? Is it visible?
Yeah. O great actor, my lord, all these poor creatures are constantly perplexed by hunger, thirst, severe cold, secretion, and bile, attacked by coughing winter, blasting summer, rains, and many other disturbing elements, and overwhelmed by strong sex urges and indefatigable anger. I take pity on them, and I am very much aggrieved for them.
So this is the result of his creation. Can you imagine third canto, after his creation is saying like this. Kshatratra dhatunena imamahur ardhyamana sitoshnavata varshir itara, many problems. Kamadnina achyutarusha sudurvarena vihatum, no, not vihatum. Rasakra, no. What is it? Last line, I forgot. I'm so aggrieved. Urukrama Sidateme. Urukrama means, oh great actor. So he's starting the saying, oh great actor. Because Krishna is a great actor. Nobody can act better than him. Right? Oh great actor, what did I create for you? People are always hungry, people are always thirsty, people are in severe cold, they're in secretion, bile, tridhatu. attacked by winter Kamagnina Achyutarusha. Achyutarusha means unlimited, uncontrolled anger. People become angry. Nobody is happy in my creation. Why did I create this creation? Oh Krishna. Like that he is praying to Krishna and is asking for your darshan. After doing all this, I'm not finding any happiness. Please give me darshan. And then appears Neela Madhav. He saw the Neela Madhav deity. Right? And then he saw Neela Madhav is so attractive. So attractive. He's like, who is this personality? Neela Madhav. And right beside he saw Rohini Kund. There is a Kund, Rohini Kund. And then Brahma looked at that Rohini Kund. And then he saw a crow goes and it takes a little sip of water from that Rohini Kund and suddenly it gets 4 hands. Zoop, it's going up. Another crow comes and just takes a little 1 drop of water. It gets 4 hands. Zoop, it's going up. He is shocked. What is this? And Brahma is in, like, what is this place? Supreme Lord, and there is this Kund, and what exactly is going on? And at that time, one other person is in anxiety, in that situation, looking at Rohini Kund. Can anyone guess? Yamraj. If everybody is going so easily, what is my job? They are supposed to come to Yamlok. I have to put them in refined oil, pressed oil, all that oil is ready. They have to come. Right? So he comes and stands beside Brahma. What's going on? Brahmaji, what is this? And then Lakshmi Devi appears at that place. And she explains to both of them, what are both of you doing here? Brahma, you don't have to be here. You can continue with your job. And Yamaraj, this is not a place for you. You can leave. This is one jurisdiction in entire planet, universe, where Yamaraj doesn't have any duty. Anywhere else you can go. Kundapur, Pupalaguda. There's a lot of people there waiting for you. Yamaraj, you go there. Rohini Kund, here you cannot come. Right? You can't come. And so what is the speciality here? So there Lakshmi Devi starts explaining that this is not an ordinary place. This is a place where Neela Madhav appears. The only place in the entire universe, when the universe devastation happens, the whole earth planet goes under the Garbhodaka ocean. There's one part of the planet that floats, which never goes down. That is Jagannath Puri. Never goes down. Okay? So if you are in Jagannath Puri, you will never see devastation. That is the beauty of that place. And it's explained, as Kali Yuga progresses, all dhams will go away. All dhams will go away, except Jagannath Puri. Jagannath Puri will remain. Right? There is one dham. Even the atheists, greatest atheists, they will come, they'll start killing devotees, they all will go and hide themselves in dens. Right? So still, that Puri Dham, that Purushottama Kshetra never gets devastated. So, Lakshmi Devi is telling the glories. And then she says, do you know about Markandeya Muni Brahma? You know about him? Yeah, I know about him. He is the one who stayed through many days of mine. Nobody else survived. Yes, Markandeya Muni, he got that boon that he can stay for Brahma's night, Brahma's day. He can stay for multiple number of days. Nobody can do that. Markandeya Muni, he didn't ask for the boon, he got the boon. So he was staying, but he didn't realize that the day goes and night also comes. Night also is 4.3 billion years. And night is even horrible. Everything is devastated. You can only see timingalas and big fishes and huge crocodiles, dinosaurs, kind of huge beings, floating up and in the water and sucking and everybody. It's a very, very horrific scene. You can't imagine. And that Markandeya Muni was seeing, he's like, my God, this is the night of Brahma. I didn't know that this is the night of Brahma. Because it is going to last for how long? 4.3 billion years. 4.3 billion years you are in water. Can you imagine? Oh my Krishna. So he was in the water, he was seeing what's going on, and suddenly he sees a small island and a branch. On that there is a leaf, and on that there is a small young infant boy. And what is he doing? He is pulling his leg, is putting his, what do you call that? Toe in his mouth. And Markandeya Muni looks at this, because the whole world is upside down, everything is so devastated. This boy is so relaxed. He's just sleeping nicely. And we call him Vatapatra. Vatapatra is a leaf and Shai is sleeping. And we saw the deity. What is it? Andal's temple name? No, temple, yeah, place name. Srivaliputtur. Yeah. So you go to there is a Vatapatra Shai temple where Andal, associate that's her birthplace. It's a birthplace. But I went inside the temple thinking I'll see a small child, but there was a big Vatapatra Shai sleeping like this. Ranganatha Swami, huge, so beautiful. Next week, next, I'll tell more details about the temple. So we went there, and so here is Markandeya Muni. He looks at this boy, and the boy is sucking and looking somewhere, and then he looks towards him. And he's shocked. He's looking at me, and he just takes one breath. Can you see a small child taking a breath? You can't even hear that breath. That's all. In one breath, he sees Markandeya Muni is going towards him, and he sees the entire universe is coming, and all planets are coming, and everything that he can see and fathom from behind him, in front of him, from around him is gone into his mouth. And he's inside his mouth, and he goes around, looks. There is still the ocean. Same Timangalas are going around. Same everything is going somewhere inside. Where did I come? And again the breath goes out. And he's outside. He's outside again, the same thing is going on. And then he sees the boy. The boy is just smiling and looking like this. He said, this must be the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Nobody else can give me this kind of, virtual reality experience. Right? What just happened? He doesn't know what's going on. And because he sees that form, Markandeya Muni was so happy that, after all my life of tapasya, I got darshan of the Supreme Lord. He's so beautiful. He's so beautiful. He's meditating, in his heart, he's meditating the form of the Supreme Lord. And while he's doing all that, Shiva Parvati are going around there. They're going there. It's like, Parvati says, hey, this devotee seems to be very happy. Can't you see? He's meditating on something. Lord Shiva says, he's a great Vaishnava. He's meditating on Lord Vishnu, Narayan. Parvati says, can we see the way he's seeing? The way he's seeing Narayan, can we see? Because he's seeing in his heart. Lord Shiva says, of course we can do that. So both of them enter into his heart. Shiva Parvati enter into his heart. So he is seeing a Vatapatra Shai and is so much happy, meditating inside. So Vatapatra Shai is here, and Lord Krishna is looking at him and is sucking his toenail. It's so beautiful. Namah Pankaja Nabhaya, Namah Pankaja Maline, Namah Pankaja Netraya, Namaste Pankaja Angre. Everything is lotus, 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 and suddenly Lord Shiva comes in between legs. Hello? And he didn't expect Lord Shiva there. He's looking at Vatapatra. Suddenly Lord Shiva and Parvati, he comes out of his meditation. What did I just see in between? And he opens his eyes, Shiva Parvati is right there. And then he looks at both of them, and Lord Shiva says, wow, what a Vaishnava you are. You are having darshan. And because of you, we could also have darshan of Vatapatra Shai. And then Lord Shiva, out of his happiness that the service Markandeya Muni did, he gives a Shivalinga. Shalig. Huh? No, I heard it as Shivalinga. It is like Shivalinga. And that Shivalinga is called as Markandeshwar Mahadev. He gives it. Even now, when you go to Jagannath Puri, you should go and visit the Markandeshwar Mahadev temple. That's one of the Kshetra Palaka of Jagannath Puri, Markandeshwar Mahadev. That is also there. That's another Shaligram Shila. But yeah.
They said it is given to Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya's initial version.
Yeah.
It's still there. I think he and Satyabhama.
So when you go to
Markandeya Shaligram.
Yeah, I can repeat on the mic. That's easy. So when you go to Jagannath Puri, if you go with a known devotee like Satya Prabhu, he knows how to pull out the secrets. So you can go to the house of Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. In that house, when they worship, there is a Shaligram Shila of Markandeya Muni, what he used to worship. And the Shaligram Shila is so big, this big, stone. And the top side part is carved Swayambhu of Vatapatra Shai. Literally, Krishna sucking is. So that is to worship. So it is still there. They don't keep it in public in the altar. But if someone goes and asks, they can bring it out and show it to you. And you go and ask. If they don't show, you can call Satya Prabhu. He is responsible now. Yeah, Mayapur Chandrapur is a very, yeah, so he's very
Right opposite Ganga Mata to Ganga
correct.
Mata.
Yeah. So one of the places, actually, this whole aspect happened when, who is that person who is to enact like Krishna in the South India is to say that I am Krishna? Pondrak? Huh? North or South? Pondrak. So this person is to think that I am Krishna, right? So he actually is to think, he is to dress like Krishna and declare that he is Krishna. And then Krishna finally, killed him because of his nonsense. This is a whole Leela. Kashiraj told, I'll support him. You can't kill him. He killed him. And Kashiraj also said, I'm going to do a war with you. And Kashiraj's son, he told, I'm going to go kill Krishna and come back. He went to kill Krishna. And like a football, like a FIFA World Cup football, it came. It fell. His head fell in Kashi. And his son was like, what happened? And then his son associated with a demon. And they worshipped Lord Shiva. He got a demon. Together they fought. And finally all that Leela, and Lord Shiva went in front of Krishna saying, I'm sorry. I supported a demon who fought against you. And then at that time he asked for a boon. He said, my service to you would be wherever your dham will be there. I want to be a gatekeeper. I want to be a Kshetra Palaka. The Kshetra Rakshaka, you can say, around. So this Markandeshwar Mahadev is one of the Shivalingas around Jagannath Puri. And there is another Shivalinga now. As soon as Lakshmi Devi told this story to Brahma and Yamaraj about what happened here, at that time immediately Yamaraj asked, what about me? Can I also get a Shivalinga that I can worship? Then Lakshmi Devi gave one more Shivalinga to Yamaraj. So that's called Yameshwar Mahadev. That's also on one side of Jagannath Puri. And there is one more Shivalinga which was worshipped by Pandavas during their exile time. I don't know when, but they came to this place, Nilachala Kshetra, and it is explained that there was a hole to the hell from there to the Patala. There is a hole. And from there, demons were coming out from Patala. Architects and engineers coming out. At that time, Pandavas felt that it should be closed. Now is not the time. 2026 they can come, not now. So they placed one linga to close that hole. It's called Bileshwar Mahadev. So that's another Kshetra Palaka. So first one is Markandeshwar Mahadev, Yameshwar Mahadev, and Bileshwar Mahadev. And there is a fourth one, which is called Kukuteshwar Mahadev. This is also one of the Shivlinga, which is as small as the size of a bird, pigeon. So that is also there. These four Mahadevs together guard this place. And at that time, when Lakshmi Devi explained the glories of the Jagannath Puri, and Nilamadav deity suddenly disappeared. And Brahma was like, I just finished the creation, and you told me all these pastimes. I want to take darshan of Supreme Lord. I always want to be in his darshan. She said, you can see him again, but you will have to do a service to see him again. I said, tell me what is the service. So then she told, a time will come and a great king called Indradunya will come. And you have to assist him in re-establishing Nilamadav. Like that he told. And she told, and Lakshmi Devi disappeared. So this is the way, for the pleasure of Brahma, Nilamadav appeared for some time. Right? And second time he appeared was for the pleasure of Parvati. Because, there was this pastime of Lord Narayan. He's sleeping on Anantasesha and Lakshmi Devi is serving him prasadam. At that time, there is a discussion that happens between both of them. That who is great, Tyagi or Bhogi? And he is having prasad and he is like, he himself declares, right? Bhoktaram, Nikantapasam, Sarvaloka Maheshwara, I am the Bhokta of everything. So who is great, Tyagi or Bhogi? Then he realizes, my devotees are greater than me. He always thinks like that. But my devotees are greater than me. They are Tyagis. My devotees are not behind Bhoga. They are behind giving me Bhoga. Oh, I am making my devotees suffer like this. I will not take any Bhoga. Parvati, from now onwards, Lakshmi Devi, From now onwards, none of my prasad will go. I'm declaring hunger. I'm not going to. Or even if you give me, I will completely eat it. It's not going to go. No Mahaprasad going anywhere. Now, can you imagine a life without prasad, all of us? Right? Like, there's nothing to offer because he doesn't accept or he doesn't give it back. And Lakshmi Devi is like, what is this? She starts serving him, but she's very unhappy while serving him because whatever you have, Narayan, goes to the devotees. If you're having and you're telling doesn't go to the devotees, what will happen? He says, no, I told you, right? That is the only condition. You can serve me prasad only if, I will have. I'm not going to, because I don't deserve to give it to my, they are very pure. Narayan is thinking like that. And during that time, one person comes to complicate that matters even more. Narad Muni. And he comes and then says, Mother Lakshmi, I'm very hungry. Give me some prasad. I said, what do you mean prasad? Narayan told no prasad. There's no prasad. You can't get any prasad. Then Narad Muni is like, what do you mean no prasad? I only survive on prasad. I need prasad. So he goes to Lakshmi Devi. He starts asking her, please, you are great. So he plays a game there also. He convinces that, you are great. If you are so great, then give me prasad. Something like that he does. I forgot the whole pastime. So Lakshmi Devi says, okay, I will get you prasad, but I have to ask Narayan again. So she goes to Narayan. Narayan knows who came. Narad Muni came. So she goes and asks, Swami, some prasad. He has come to our doorstep. We can't send him away without prasad. So Narayan says, see, I have already taken a vow that I will not give prasad. But since you are asking, you can give without my knowledge. Huh? How can I give prasad without your knowledge? You know everything. Right? Past, present, future, everything you know. See, I have told you now. You execute the way you want to execute. Without my knowledge, you can give. So every time Lakshmi Devi used to give, something like the samosa, Lord will have it like this and keep it and see that side. And Lakshmi Devi immediately pull that samosa and keep it in a plate. So whatever, sattvic samosa. Whatever, she could do, she was like literally taking out and keeping in the plate. She filled the plate. Of Narayan. It was not an ordinary plate. Just imagine, everything in that plate is eaten by Narayan and half kept there, and that is going into that plate. How many want that plate? Hare Krishna. So that plate was there. Narad Muni was jubilant, it's like, today is Narayan Prasad, special Prasad. So waited for that plate, and Lakshmi Devi, after Narayan had everything okay done, slowly she shifted that plate. Hidden, na? It is a hidden secret. There is a Hindi dialogue. Pura dunya janta hai, isse khufiya jagah koi nahi hai. This is meaningless dialogue actually, isn't it? Whole world knows that there is no bigger secret place than this. So it is like that plate. Narayan knows, but he doesn't know it's being given to Narad. Narad Muni was ecstatic. He took that plate and he started having prasad like how we have after some time. Finish, complete, wiped off. He's like, done. I've eaten everything. Every little morsel he finished. This is very special. Directly honored by Krishna being given, right? By Narayan. And the pastime after that. He got so ecstatic, he started doing dance. He started jumping and going universe to universe, this side, that side, all kinds of dance he was doing. And Mahadev looked at that dance. I thought I am Nataraj. You are doing more, dance than me. Like, Narada, what happened? I know you are a good Veena player. You go around, you do that. But dance? What's going on? In that ecstasy, he didn't want to tell. But in that ecstasy, I got Narayan Prasad. What did he say? Prasad. Huh? You had Narayan Prasad? Where is my share? You are my brother. You both came from the same father, Brahma. Where is my share? But I had everything. It was so nice. I had everything. Where is my share? You are supposed to give my share. I had everything. My dear Lord Shiva, I ate everything. No, you can't eat it. Give me your hands. So he took his hands and he pressed it like this. Not to make it more painful, but some mystic way he pressed it in such a way that from between the nails, in spite of he washing, from between the nails, little morsels started coming out to the tips of his fingers. And then he combined all of that and then made a roll like this, and then a nice little laddu came out. Right? The morsel that was inside the finger. Would you do it to anybody? See? We also don't take like this and eat. Isn't it? But that is the ecstasy that Lord Shiva had. That, getting Narayan Prasad. So he takes that. He takes that Narayan Prasad and same ecstasy, eats it. And then starts doing Tandav. Literally Tandav. A very awkward time to do Tandav. It's not, the time of devastation has not come. And he's doing Tandav. While the Tandav is going on, Parvati Ma comes. Like, why is my husband doing overtime today? He's supposed to do only dance. Why he was doing Mahadance? What is happening? And it's just like he's doing he's jumping and to make things more beautiful. Even Narad Muni is jumping around him. Both of them are jumping. He had Narayan Prasad, he had Narayan. What happened? Why are you both jumping like that? They're not even listening to her. They're so much in ecstasy. And then she shouts, her husband. Wife shouts, the husband has to come. So he came. So, what happened? Why are you dancing like that? Don't you know this is not the time? And Lord Shiva comes and says, please tell me, Parvati, today is the greatest day. What happened? By mistake it tells. Then I just had Narayan. What? Prasad. Huh? I had Narayan Prasad? I am your better half. I should get the better portion. Half my portion, half belongs to me, whatever you have. Right? Alimony problem was going on since then. 50% goes. So it's like, I ate. I don't have. Now, it's not like it was in his nails. Everything he ate, right? Whatever laddu he made, he ate. She got very angry. It's like, she was angry. It was not like humbly saying, oh, you didn't give me that. That's okay. No, okay. How could you not give me? This was my share. How can you have my share? Whatever you got, it's mine. It was mine. How could you have it? He was very angry. And the news went till Lord Narayan that when Durga Ma is angry, she can do anything, right? Durga Ma is angry, the entire universe is shaken up. She is the Maya Shakti of the entire material world. Everybody is in trouble. All devatas are doing their jobs, but everything is changing and so much. So the news went to Narayan. Narayan said, oh, what happened? Why is Parvati so, my sister, why is she so angry? He went and asked and she told, this Shiva, he did not give me my share of your prasad. And then she was so angry that Lord Shiva literally went out and said, Narayan, you please settle the matter, Until now, he is not allowed inside. He is the only one who stays outside the temple in Jagannath. You know that? All other devatas are allowed inside. But Shiva is like, stay outside. Outside the main campus. Till now, so much anger is there. But her temple is there within the courtyard. Very much close to Jagannath. And she's called as what? Vimala Devi. So Narayan told, let us settle the matter. One time he did that, but his punishment is he will be outside, right? But you will be inside. For the rest of eternity, I will appear for you as Jagannath in Nilachal Dham. And whatever is offered to me will first be offered to you. And this is another reason why Jagannath appeared. First reason was for Brahma. And second reason is for Parvati Ma, Vimala Devi. So when you go to Jagannath Puri, you see that after the Lord has his prasad, the bhoga is given, the prasad first goes to Vimala Devi temple. It's right there. And then Shiva is there outside, he gets it. And then it goes to all the remaining devatas. So the sweet pastime continues. And the third reason why he appeared was for the pleasure of Narada, right? That, this pastime that Lord Krishna was in Dwarka and was in separation of Gopas and Gopis, and he was remembering his mother, he was remembering all the Leelas like always. And his wife's very, very upset because he is with them but he is not with them. Right? It's possible. God can also be in that situation. Right? So he's providing everything. Each palace of each of the queens, 16,108 queens, each palace was better than Indra's palace. But even though the palace is so amazing, but if their Nath, Dwarka Nath, is not happily being seen or is not fully present, there and his mind is somewhere else, his heart is somewhere else, there won't be any happiness. There won't be any happiness. Same situation was there for, if now also you see, many houses, they are rich, people have wealth, everything, but they don't take care of their wife or they don't take care of their husband. Both of them are fighting like cats and dogs. What happiness will be there? There won't be any happiness. Right? You are trying to show the world that you have all the things the world can give, but within the house, both of them are not happy. Right? So anyway, that was not the situation in Dwarka. It was a little different. Krishna was giving them everything that they need, but they always felt that his heart is not in that house. Because in the night, suddenly he would roll and say, Gopi, Gopi, Gopi. He's uttering the words of gopis, and Dwarka queens, they themselves are expansions of Lakshmi. They are very, very, not ordinary wives. And they were like, what is going on? And they all went to Rohini Devi and they asked, we want to hear why is Krishna so attached to Vrindavan? And Rohini is the best person to say that because she is the only one who was there from the birth of Krishna all the way. Right? Yashoda knew, but apart from Yashoda, Rohini was there, right, along with Balram. So she told, okay, I can tell the pastimes, but there is a trouble. If Krishna hears what I am going to tell about Yashoda, about the Gopas, Gopis, Radha, if I tell all these things, then Krishna will become more eager to go back and he will not stay in Dwarka anymore. So we are taking a big risk. Let's not even discuss all these things. No. We want to know why is Krishna so attracted to Gopis, Vrindavan? What is there in Vrindavan? And then Rohini says, okay, you can do this, but it's at your risk. So they chose a nice place which is guarded, closed. And she said, okay, I'm going to tell here the pastimes of Krishna, Bhagavatam, right here. I'm going to tell the entire Bhagavatam to all of you. But make sure Krishna and Balram doesn't come here. That's your duty. And then they say, but how can we guard? Who is the best guard who can make sure that Krishna and Balram, when they come, they'll indicate. So who can be better than Subhadra? Right? Subhadra is guarding the entire material world already. Right? Bhadra. She is Bhadra here, she is Subhadra there. Bhadra means inauspicious. Subhadra means auspicious. The same Maya Shakti which gives pleasure to the Supreme Lord in the spiritual world appears in an inauspicious mode to make all these living entities suffer and remind them of Supreme Lord. It's a different power. But she is the best guard, Durga. You can't escape. So she comes to guard the door, but she also wants to hear the pastimes. She was also present and she knew, but then she wants to hear. So while the pastimes are going on, Rohini Mata is telling how Krishna broke the pots, how he appeared, what he did, how he shared, the butter to the monkeys, how the Damodar Lila happened, right? How all the asuras were killed, how he played with the cows, calves, all that literally Vrindavan atmosphere gets created. All the 16,108 wives, including Rukmini, they are all totally engrossed in the pastimes of Krishna. They forget the whole world. They completely forget. It's Vrindavan everywhere. And during that time, Subhadra is also hearing and she's remembering, oh Krishna, how sweet pastimes we used to do. And suddenly she feels somebody is behind the door. Somebody is behind the door. Because she has that. And she suddenly turns and opens the door. Right? Just to catch. Right? And both Krishna and Balram are outside peeping from inside and trying to hear the same Leelas. And they go back. When you go back, it's natural that your hands go back. Right? And in that ecstasy of hiding, they both their legs go inside, hands come outside, eyes become big because they are caught, right? I don't know how many have got caught red-handed anytime doing something. You got caught anytime copying? Huh? Yeah, I was caught many times. So here is, Krishna and Balram and Subhadra. When she was not expecting them, she was expecting them, but not that like that. So she opened the door. She looked at both of them and her eyes became big and she went inside. And that form was very different from the usual way you can see. And exactly at that point, Narad Muni is Again, he's going in that place, he's coming to Dwarka and he looks at Krishna and Balram and Subhadra like that. He is stunned. In the form of ecstasy. Huge eyes, beautiful smile, like happiness. Like that. And then he sees that and he says, Krishna, how beautiful are you? Then Krishna again comes back to normal. But then Narad Muni comes, pays his obeisance and says, Krishna, I want to see that again. Whatever you did, I don't know what you did. Both you, brothers and sisters, whatever you did, I want to see again. So Narad Muni's desire. So Krishna says, you are the only one who saw this form. And you are the only one who knows that I am in this form. Right? You are the only one who can recognize me in this form. Nobody else saw this. So I will come. Because you have a desire, I will come. So he says, wait for the right time, I will appear. I will appear again. So there are too many things that have happened now for Jagannath to appear. One, Brahma is waiting. Two, Parvati is waiting. Three, Narad Muni is waiting. And so comes the appearance of Jagannath in Jagannath Puri. Right? And there is this, so Parvati Ma and pleasure of Narad Muni. And then comes Indradunya Maharaj. So Indradunya Maharaj is one of the great devotees of the Supreme Lord. And he has a great kingdom, he is a great devotee, everything is going on good. And his wife's name is Gundicha. So she is taking care of her husband. And that time, at one point, she realized that her husband is there, he's ruling the kingdom, he's doing everything. But then somewhere he's not happy. Something is missing. How many wives felt their husbands are not happy? Is it a wrong question or right question? You should feel that every day, right? How many husbands felt the wife is not happy? Probably. Only Keval Prabhu knows. Keval Prem. Hare Krishna, yes. But here was a very, very chaste wife. She could not tolerate this. My husband, what is wrong? Why is he not happy? He is a king, he is a great Vaishnava. Why is he not happy? And then she told him that, do some yajna or whatever it takes to fix this problem. You have to fix this problem. She saw the sadness in it. And while he was in that state, he was trying to do many pujas, saying, please give me that satisfaction. Just like Veda Vyas was not happy after writing the whole Vedas. Something was not satisfying inside him. Then Bhagavatam appeared. In the same way, and Bhagavatam appeared on whose instruction? Narada Muni's instruction. The same way, Indradunya Maharaj was not happy and he was waiting to get the rasa in his life. At that time, Narada Muni appears. And Narada Muni appears and says, my dear Indradunya, you have been waiting for this. I know that. I know exactly what you are waiting for. You are waiting for the darshan of Neela Madhav. You have a great role to play. You are not complete unless you take darshan of Neela Madhav. Neela Madhav is the reason of your emptiness in your heart. You have to take darshan of him. And then Indradunya Maharaj says, where can I find him? Narad Muni says, it's your problem. Not my problem. How can you say that? You told that. He says, okay, go in this direction. Send your people. So now Indradunya Maharaj is such a great king. People are so loyal to him. And whole kingdom is unhappy when the king is unhappy. That is the kind of attachment kingdom has with the king in those days. Right? Here if the political leader cries, everybody laughs. That's a different thing. In those days, like a king is unhappy means entire kingdom is very affected by that situation. So here is Indradunya Maharaj, he tells, I don't think I can survive if I don't see Neela Madhav. Please do something. And among many ministers, one of the great ministers, Vidyapati, he says, my God, if I don't find Neela Madhav, my king is not going to survive. And how can we live without Indraduni Maharaj. We have to find. So it was a serious affair. It was not like, I also want that car, go and see in which showroom. No, not like that. It's a very important task. It's as important task as Lord Ram was unhappy and Hanumanji went to find Sita. Because without Sita, Ram is incomplete. The same way, without Neela Madhav, Indraduni Maharaj is incomplete. It was not a simple search. It was a search to go and find. Of this, there is no doubt. So they went desperately searching for Neela Madhav. They searched forest after forest, place after place. Sometimes they're not even eating properly. They don't have anything to eat. They are not worried about that. We have to find Neela Madhav because we have been given that task. So Vidyapati goes in so many places to find. He gets so tired. At one place he faints. He gets up. He's desperately searching in the forest. There a king of the forest called Vishwavasu. He looks at this person, totally torn clothes, and he was searching. Where is what? So he asks, what is going on? You're lost in the jungle. I'm searching for something. Okay, first you take some food. So he brings, and he was in totally very difficult condition. He needed some nourishment. He was not doing that. So Vishwavasu gives something to eat to Vidyapati, and Vidyapati has that, and he takes a little rest, and it's like, I want to find. And during that time, he sees every evening Vishwavasu is going somewhere, and is coming back with nice prasad and nice fragrant garlands. And he says that I don't see such flowers being grown here. These flowers, if they are bringing a garland, the garden should be somewhere here. I don't see any such garden here. Where are they getting these fragrant flowers from? And when he honors that prasad, he gets some extraordinary ecstasies. Then he understands, I think Krishna sent me here for a reason. Narayan sent me here for a reason. There should be something here. So then he pleads Vishwavasu, please take me to the place from where you're bringing. And they say that no way. This is a secret. The secret that only the residents, Shabara community, only they know. Nobody else is allowed. And Vidyapati is so devastated. How can I? But he tries to serve Vishwavasu in a very nice way. Taking care of some things there, and gets into very good books. And looking at that situation, he doesn't reveal he's a minister and all that. He doesn't reveal all that. He just serves there as a lost person. And Vishwavasu becomes very happy with his service. And finally he feels he has very good qualities. And he marries him to his daughter. Vidyapati is getting married for the king. Just to fulfill the desire of the king. He gets married. And after marriage, now he is part of the Sabara community. Then he says, my dear Mamaji, can you take me to wherever you're going? He still fails, this very, very secretive thing. So he blindfolds him. And then he takes. There are different stories, It seems he put some seeds while he's going for the flowers to grow while he goes there. So he's taken all the way to there. And then he opens his eyes and he sees the beautiful form of Neela Madhav. How many have gone to see the Neela Madhav temple in Jagannath Puri? It's a little far, on a hill, beside a river. We went there. So you should go. How long does it take? 4 or 5 hours? 3 hours plus. Yeah, you should go there. So it's a beautiful place. You should go a little early so that by afternoon you reach there, have darshan, and there is a beautiful river beside. Mahanadi? I forgot the name. It's called Mahanadi. Yeah. You can take bath there. It's almost like a beach. Not very depth, straight kind of thing. You can take bath. So here is Vidyapati. He sees Neela Madhav and he's like, this is what my king is looking for. I found it. And he becomes so happy. So happy that he can't hide his happiness. Just imagine somebody was searching for it, not eating, not sleeping, and suddenly found it. And he knows that he wants to give the news exactly like Hanumanji felt. That I want to go and tell Ram about I found Sita. He becomes so happy. And then when he is so happy, immediately Vishwavasu says, who are you? What makes you? Because in that ecstasy he says, oh Maharaj, I found it. Oh Maharaj, I found. Who is this Maharaj you're talking about? Then he understands that, actually he is a minister who has come searching for Neela Madhav. At that time, Vishwasu says, bind this fellow. If he goes, king will come, take the deity. We can't allow that. Tie him to the tree. We'll do whatever it takes. So that they tie him to the tree, and now he is there near Nilamadhav, is tied to a tree, and he has to escape. He doesn't know how to escape. He's been binded. At that time, one person comes to his help. Who? His wife. Wives are supposed to help. So it's something we can learn. Husband is bound in the cycle of birth and death. Wife has to help a little bit. So the wife says, "Arey, what is your situation?" He says, "My dear wife, I have actually come here to take darshan of Neela Madhav, but my king is waiting for me. If I don't go, he'll die. I have to go. Please unbind me. This is one favor. Dharma Patni, Dharam Nibhav." Something like that he might have told, I don't know. So she goes and removes the knot, saying, "My dear husband, you are free." No, I mean, like, you can go. So immediately starts running through the forest, literally desperate to go and tell Indraduna Maharaj. And Indraduna Maharaj is morose, sitting in his palace, waiting for the news that he can see Neela Madhav, because Narad Muni told, you'll be satisfied only when Neela Madhav comes. And Vishwavasu literally jumps into the arena, like Vidyapati. There was a jump. "Maharaj, Neela Madhav, I could see. And then, where you could see? I could see. Where you could see? You could see there. Where? There. Okay, everybody, let's go." Now, everybody means everybody. That is a problem. Right? So, literally seeing the ecstasy of the king, all the citizens in the kingdom, all the soldiers in the kingdom, all the entire kingdom, they left their duty. Okay, let us go. So literally the entire entourage, of the entire kingdom is walking in the forest, going towards the direction that Vidyapati is showing. So while they are going there, on the place, there comes a place called Utkal. This is one of the places on the way. And there is a king of the Utkal also. While they go there, the Utkal king sees, "Oh my God, what is this? Huge army is coming here. Who is this personality?" Indraduna Maharaj says, "Come here, we have to go this direction. Vidyapati, let's keep going." Utkal says, "Where are you going?" "This direction we're going." "You can't go that direction." "Why you can't go that direction?" "Just now there was a huge thunderstorm. Just a huge thunderstorm. It was not an ordinary thunderstorm. Floods of water came and devastated the entire place. All the forest is gone. All forest residents are gone. Everything is devastated. What about Neela Madhav?" "I think that's also gone." Indraduna Maharaj sits there saying, "Oh Krishna, what is this? I found you. This is what I was waiting for. Oh Narada, what is the use of my life? I want to see Jagannath. I want to see that Neela Madhav." And finally I found out where is he. I got the address and I'm going, and you say he's disappeared. But where did he go? Where did he go? How can I find? He started crying. At that time Narad Muni again comes. He says, "My dear king, I told you will find him. But don't be worried. Don't be disappointed like that. There is still another way that you can find him." "What is it?" "You have to do 100 Ashwamedha Yagyas. If you do 100 Ashwamedha Yagyas, you will find the Lord of the universe." Can you imagine, Prabhupada Mataji, we are trying to see Jagannath. If you turn to your right, you are seeing Jagannath right now. Indraduna Maharaj had to go through so much to see that Jagannath. How fortunate are we? Directly we are seeing Jagannath. But here is Indraduna Maharaj. He doesn't know where to see, how to see, and he is waiting to see. And then he is not able to see. Now he doesn't know what to do. He has to do 100 Ashwamedha Yagyas. One Ashwamedha Yagya Pandavas did to become king of the planet. How many he has to do? 100. But Indraduna Maharaj did not give up. He said, "Yes, I will do 100 Ashwamedha Yagyas to see Jagannath. Whatever it takes." We also have to do 100 Rath Yatras to see Jagannath one day. We will see. So he goes to 99 next year. I don't know. My estimate is 2029. Let us see. So here is Jagannath So here is Indradhanu Maharaj waiting to see the Jagannath. So he does 99 without any expectation. That is a greatness, He is just following the order of Narad Muni. He is not trying to determine and prove, will he be right, will he not be right. With full confidence, he is doing 99th Ashwamedha Yajna is completed, and immediately after that, he sees a ray of light coming into from the ocean. Huge light comes, like a effulgence. Unimaginable effulgence. We can't even imagine. What is this? It's like entire 10,000 suns are coming from one side of the planet. And from there, a huge one log comes out. One log is floating and coming towards the shore. What is this log? What is this log? The log is coming and coming. And then Indradhanu Maharaj is shocked. What is this? Narada Muni, what is this? Narada Muni says, Daru Brahma has arrived. Like this. Daru Brahma has arrived. The Supreme Lord in the form of Daru Brahma, wooden log, he has arrived. Now, where is the Supreme Lord here? I am waiting. Now, this wood has come. What about Supreme Lord? He says, this is the Supreme Lord. He has appeared. Narada Muni, please tell me, don't put me in a riddle like this. I am waiting for too long. He says, don't you understand? Carve it. Call for the right person to carve the Supreme Lord. From this wood, he is going to appear. And immediately the tender is floated. Who is going to carve? So all, great carving people, they come there and they try to carve the Supreme Lord, and they take that, the thing with which, I don't know what you call it. Chisel. And then the hammer. They keep the chisel, they beat the hammer is flying in the air, chisel is broken in two pieces. They don't know what is this? It's wood only, right? It's wood only. They keep another, it's broken. They are going on touching it, it's breaking. Nobody could even scratch the wood. And now this news is coming to Indradhanu Maharaj. Will it make him happy? What is this? First, you were there. I went. You disappeared. Then you appeared. Then I don't know what to do with you. And then to carve it. I found the carving people. Now their instruments of carving are breaking. Do you want to appear or no? He starts crying again. And then again Narad Muni comes. Wait. I told you, you will see. Right? The right person will come. And then comes Vishwakarma. Vishwakarma comes in a very old man's disguise. And then he says, I will carve. And so many people came and they could not carve. What can this old person carve? No, Indradhanu Maharaj doesn't doubt anything. He says, my dear great saint who have come, tell me what I should do for you. He says, I don't want any disturbance. No disturbance. I am going to carve him. And when I finish carving him, I'll open the door. Until then, I don't want any noise, no disturbance. If anybody disturbs, I'm going to leave from here. Indradhanu Maharaj is like, I've waited for so many years. I am not going to risk anything. I will be your doorkeeper. I don't trust anybody. So he sits outside the door and Vishwakarma is carving every day. And he is hearing the carving. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. He's going to appear. That very form which is going to fulfill my heart. That very Supreme Lord is going to appear. Desperately sitting outside. Every day his wife is bringing breakfast, lunch, dinner, whatever, is there only. Gundicha Maharani is coming, bringing, he's eating, but he's waiting. He's like, my Supreme Lord is going to come. He's going to come. One day the sound stops. And Gundicha Maharani is also very desperate because my Lord, my husband is waiting for this and something should be coming out. It's 14 days. Nothing has come out and now the sound also stopped. What happened to this carpenter? Did he die? Or did he disappear? All kinds of doubts. Women get more doubts than men. So she started telling her doubts, this doubt, that doubt. King is like, wait, don't speak anything. He told he will finish and open the door. Let's not get into all this, doubting business. But Gundicha Maharani is like, no, my Lord, don't you see? Can't you see? There is no sound. I am worried for you. You should see what happened. Maybe the carpenter is hurt. Maybe he needs help. Maybe this, maybe that, maybe this, maybe that, maybe this. No, he told me. And let me also tell you, if we open and he goes, then I can't see the Supreme Lord again. What is this? And then she makes sure she wins the argument. So the parampara starts from there, right? So even though he had all the ability to stop her, but the doubts of a wife are too, right? So, so he loses. He says, okay, what do you want to do? Open! What do you mean? Open! He opens. And what do they see inside? Jagannath, Baladev, Subhadra, Haribo. In the very, very same form. In the very, very same form they see. Like, see? You can see. Here is Indradhan between photos. What is this? No legs, no hands. Arms are there, no hands are there. Ears are not there. Eyes are there. Everything is weirdly carved. What is this? And then he becomes so upset, like, what did we do? I told you we should not disturb him. Now he has gone it half finished. Where will I find that old person now? What just happened? He starts crying like anything. Literally weeping. Okay. If nobody would have introduced you to ISKCON and somebody would have brought you these three personalities and given in your house, what will you do? You don't know who is Jagannath. What will you do? What is this? And somebody says, oh, can't you see the Nama Pankaja Nabaya? What is it? I can't see anything. That was the situation. And like, I know, this is the Lord, this is Daru Brahma, but where is that Lord? I'm waiting. Where is that Lord? And then again comes Narad Muni. Narad Muni comes and says, my dear Indradumna, what are you doubting? This is that Supreme Lord. And then he tells the story of Dwarka. He says, this is the story. He has appeared like this. When he is in complete ecstasy to see his beloved devotees, he becomes like that. And he is all the time lifting his both hands to hug all of us. Please come back to me. Please come back to me. Please come back to me. No other indication. Can you see? He's all the time waiting to hug. Are we going and hugging him? No, we're not hugging him. We're just looking at him. But he wants to hug us. I heard this, from past time from one of the devotees that Western devotees are not allowed into Jagannath Puri. And it's such painful thing, right? That some of our gurus like Jayapataka Swami Maharaj, Radhanath Swami Maharaj, they're all Western bodied, spiritual bodied, but they're seen externally as Western bodied. They're not allowed into the temple. Their disciples are allowed. Many of our disciples are allowed. But they are not allowed inside. And they go and they stand outside, and there's a picture of Radhanath Swami Maharaj literally standing at the gate, leaning, trying to see something inside. And after seeing that picture, when I went to Jagannath Puri, I was like, my guru is not allowed. He is my Diksha Guru, Radhanath Swami Maharaj. My guru is not allowed. What qualification do I have to go inside and see the Supreme Lord? Right? But I realized that he can see Supreme Lord more than anyone, because he truly has that desire. For me, it's so easy. I just need a brown skin. Say that I'm Indian and I'll be sent inside. The only Western disciple who went inside, took the darshan, is His Holiness Bhakti Tirtha Swami Maharaj. Because he almost looks like an Indian. With a little African face cut. But did something, some gimmick dress he wore, that he was slowly pushed into the temple. Nobody caught him. He went, he looked at Jagannath. Right?
He actually acted like a
like a sadhu, and he can't speak. Maunavrata, like I can't speak, something like that he acted. The whole pastime is narrated. Bhakti Tirtha Maharaj. He went inside, then he came, and then he became more desperate. I want to see again. See, right? I want to see again. He came outside, again next day again, I want to see Jagannath. Again he wore all those, then he went inside. Then after going inside, one Panda looked at him. Yesterday I came, right? Something is wrong with this person. Right? He got caught. He got caught, but mercifully, they left him. They left him to come out, right? Because it is mentioned in some Purana. It is mentioned in some Purana that the rishis from a place called Rishi will come and take Jagannath away. And they are all scared that our Jagannath will be stolen from Jagannath Puri. But they don't know that A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada initiated those rishis in Russia, and Russians are already waiting outside to take Jagannath. Then they already taken Jagannath. Rath Yatra is happening in Russia also, everywhere. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. It's there. It's there. So they have that fear, but the fear is already right. Jagannath has already gone outside. Yeah, Jagannath, Jagat ka Nath. He's not Orissa Nath, he's Jagannath. So here is, so I heard, that once Radhanath Swami Maharaj was standing outside, and it was like literally, he took for a yatra, and during the Jagannath Rath Yatra time he was there, and he was literally crying and, of course, waiting. And one disciple of Maharaj said, Maharaj, I will make you meet Jagannath. And he decided. So next day, actually Jagannath Rath Yatra never finishes. It always stops in between. It's a transcendental Leela of Jagannath. He never goes till Gundicha without stopping. One night out he has to have. So he goes somewhere in between, he stops. The Rath stops. And whole night is there. So during that time, one disciple literally pulled Radhanath Swami Maharaj, you come with me. Maharaj is like, no, I'm not qualified. I don't deserve to see. I don't deserve to take that close. No. He literally made whatever arrangement, took Maharaj on top of the Rath. Then it stops, right? You can actually go up to. And then he said, Maharaj, here is Jagannath. Here is Jagannath. Literally Maharaj is standing. Jagannath is like as close as Madhav Charan Prabhu, like this. And Maharaj is holding his hand like this. And looking. The devotee narrated this. When he is looking at like this and is crying and is like Lord of the Universe. And the devotee went behind and pushed Maharaj right towards Jagannath. Maharaj literally fell on Jagannath like that. And Jagannath hugged Radhanath Swami. Literally. Devotees do that. If you really want that kind of, fortunate enough, you can go to Jagannath Puri. And then in that one night, when he's outside, but now they're not allowing, but if you're desperate, he will. You have to be desperate. Right? He will test your desperateness. If you're desperate, he can do that. It's not just a physical touch. It's complete embrace of Supreme Personality Godhead, spiritual form. So Maharaj, when he was like, he just holded him like that. Devotee was saying, and he was crying, and then they brought him out. So here is Jagannath, the very form that Indraduni Maharaj saw. And he said, form is ready. Indraduni Maharaj felt that satisfaction of his heart. What he was not feeling for all along. The first time he felt, yes, Neela Madhav has come. Now we need to start the worship. Narad Muni said, wait. What do you mean start the worship? The Jagat ka Nath has come, and you want to just do some small welcoming like this? You have to call the entire world. All devatas are waiting for his arrival. Brahma is waiting for his arrival. Lakshmi Devi is waiting for his arrival. Parvati Ma is waiting for his arrival. Mukkoti devatas are waiting for his arrival. How can you say that you will just do? No. No, I want to start. We have been waiting for such a long time. No! You have to still do something. You have to build a temple for it. And you have to do the temple opening. So Indraduni Maharaj built the Jagannath Puri temple. Huge temple. Not exactly the same temple that you see. This is thousands of years ago. Maybe a few millions of years ago. He built that temple. And then after building the temple, now he said, now I can start. Narad Muni says, no. You have to do the opening. You have to do the temple opening. You have to do the welcoming of Lord. And who else can be the better person to do that other than Brahma? Go call Brahma. Indraduni Maharaj is not an ordinary person. He could literally go to Brahma Loka. And he was so desperate to welcome Jagannath and start his worship. The Lord is there. You want to feed butter. You can't feed because you have to do the welcoming first. It's like deities in your house and you're not installed. How long can you keep? It happened a little bit for me and my wife. We had Radha Gopi Vallabh deities in our house, and that stupid virus came on this planet. We wanted to welcome them. The deities are there in January, and they got named in Gaura Purnima. Radha Gopi Vallabh, they got named, and COVID came. and we don't know what to do. And we are waiting, like they are there inside that room and we can't worship them. And finally one day we decided, enough is enough. COVID gaya bhad mein. So lockdown was just lifted. I don't know why they lifted also. Just lifted. And immediately I called Krishnakant Prabhu and he said, I'm coming. Even I want to see Radha Gopi Vallabh. And then I told the devotees, you remember in Avatar, you were there? I told, okay, some of you can come, we'll do it very privately. Everybody came and they did it publicly. Everybody have masks. Even now I have that video, welcoming video. The masks, the famous mask, the Indian mask. It's not like this. The famous mask of India. Nobody wore the mask. It's always like this. So, it's COVID going on and my house had like 40 people. Right? And Krishna will take care. We welcome Radha Gopi Vallabh. During that time. And because immediately after that, Radhashtami came. And Radhashtami, everybody came. COVID gaya, bhad mein. Anyway, nothing happened to anyone. He protected. So here is Indraduni Maharaj. He wants to go and welcome Brahma. So he goes to Brahmaloka directly and knocks the door. Brahma might be having his lunch or dinner, I don't know what. Who just came? Somebody came to meet me? Who can come to meet me? He went outside. Indraduni Maharaj, oh Brahmaji, please come quickly because now I can't wait. I have been told by Narad Muni to invite you. You are the first person to be invited. Please come. Brahmaji says, what did you do? Lakshmi Devi told me, I have to help you. She told me at the end that Neela Madhava I want to see, but I have to help you install. But what did you do? I said, what do you mean? What did I came to invite you? Did I do any mistake? That is the problem. You should not come to invite me. You should have invited me from there only. I would have come there. So what do you mean? I should come to invite you? No. You don't know what you did. You came here, you spoke to me for 60 seconds. You know how many years have passed in Buloka? Already thousands of years have passed. Your temple is not there. Indraduni Maharaj, what should I do now? My Jagannath is again gone. Right? First time, gone. Second time, gone. Third time, can't understand. Fourth time, he is there. Still I can't. What do you mean? I don't know what you'll do. Go find the temple. Once everything is ready, call me. He comes back. Indraduni Maharaj comes back to Nilachal Dham. He is searching. He can see sand dunes. He can see forests, but he can't see anything. Temple is gone. Because so many millions of years have passed. Brahma's one day is 4.3 billion years. 5 minutes, calculate. What is it? Some 30,000-40,000 years? I don't know, more than that. He came, where is my temple? Where is Jagannath? Krishna, what is this? You want me to welcome you or no? You want me to... What is this going on? And at that time, he sees the sand moves and one tortoise is just walking towards him. Kurma. And tortoise comes towards him. And the tortoise speaks to him. My dear king, don't worry. I know where the temple is. Because the tortoise lives for thousands of years. No other living entity lives more than tortoise. So the special tortoise. The tortoise comes to Indraduni Maharaj says, there, that hill. Do you see that hill? Just underneath that is the temple and the deities are there. Go. So Indraduni Maharaj, goes there and he starts digging the place. Just see the desperateness. How much he had to wait for the darshan of Jagannath. What all he had to go through. And start digging the place, doing the mud. He starts moving it. And finally, he sees the temple surfacing. Oh my God, I found it. And he starts going under it and then it starts pulling out the mud. Finally, the temple comes to a point and there he can see the deities, everything is ready, he wants to do. And just when he becomes very happy, one person comes and binds him from behind. So what is this now? He looks back. There is one more king. That place is called Gala. He holds his Gala. Say, who the hell are you? This is my kingdom. What are you trying to do here? And Indraduni Maharaj says, boss, I was the king here. Thousands of years ago. What do you mean thousands of years ago? Then he tells the whole past time to the king of Gala. That, understand, I was the king here. I went to Brahmaloka to invite. By the time I came, you are here. And I don't know how many came and went also. Then the king of Gala says, oh really? So what exactly is happening here? Now is the time to install Jagannath. You are fortunate. You don't even know that in your kingdom the Supreme Personality of Godhead is waiting. And here is Jagannath. At that time, King of Gala feels, my God, how fortunate am I? Ready-made deities. Everything done. Temple is also ready. Let us do the invitation. Let's do the welcoming. And then, Krishna is so happy that, okay, finally Indradhanu Maharaj is desperate. His wait is completed. And then finally, both the kings together, the king of Gala and Indradhanu Maharaj together, do the welcoming ceremony and opening of the Jagannath Puri temple. Hari Bol. So this is how he appeared. And as soon as he sees the Jagannath, he asks for 3 prayers. He says, Lord asks Jagannath, what do you want from me? He says, first prayer, he says, I want to serve you without any other obligation, without any other disturbance. So I don't want any descendants. He says that I don't want any children. Indradhanu Maharaj never had any children. He says, I don't want to have, because if I have children, I have to take care of them also, you also. No, I don't want any children. I only want to serve you. Great sacrifice. And then he says, I want you to eat all the time. And because I'm desperate to serve you. I want you to eat all the time, and I don't want you to sleep. Right? So Jagannath, fulfilling the desire of Indradhanu Maharaj, he never sleeps. There is no sleeping time for Jagannath. Literally, bhoga after bhoga, bhoga after bhoga. Only when Brahmanas become tired, they say that okay, sleep. But there is no sleeping time. This is the problem with Jagannath temple. When you will have darshan, even Jagannath doesn't know. Pandas decide. They are giving Jagannath the bhoga. Suddenly they'll stop and say, okay, now next day morning. The morning also when it's done, they don't know. They have a whole scripture which they use to finalize, what is the time, schedule, everything. All this was seen by Ramanujacharya. Ramanujacharya came there. What is this? They are doing Mangalarti at 7:30 a.m. They are making him sleep at 2:30 in the night. His schedule Supreme Personality Bhagavantudu we became very angry looking at all these pandas. And pandas are like, who are you? I am Sri Vaishnava Acharya, I am Ramanuja, I am Ananta who has appeared here. Of course, he didn't tell all that, but I'm like, I've come here. You people can't do this. He is Jagatka Nath. The whole Skanda Puran is telling about his appearance. You can't worship him like that. I am going to fix this thing tomorrow morning. Enough is enough. I'll talk to the king. He went and spoke to the king. The king said, okay, whatever you want to do, fix. I am not, you are the Brahmin, you decide. He said, okay, tomorrow morning I'm going to fix all of you. What is the result? With all due respect, Ramanujacharya was shown the exit gate without his awareness. He literally slept in Jagannath Puri. Tomorrow morning I'm going to school these pandas. And he got up in the morning and is completely unimaginable place. He is surrounded by Shivalingas. What is, where did I come? Which part of the planet is this? And suddenly one Shivalinga started moving. Moving Shivalingas. I have never seen Shivalingas. That is one place. And they are not Shivalingas, they are tortoises. And that is Kurma Kshetra. Right? In Srikakulam, right? Kurma Gramam. Even now it is there. You can go, all tortoises. That is the place he came up. And Jagannath came in his dream and said, see, I have my business with I am having good time. I am getting whatever I wanted, whatever time. Breakfast, dinner, breakfast. What is your problem? I am very happy. Don't disturb my devotees. So even now pandas are like that only. Wherever you see there is intimate pastimes of Supreme Lord, he doesn't like any disturbance. He doesn't like it. Even in Anantapadma Swami, he did the same thing. He went to Anantapadma Swami, he saw the Anantapadma Swami in Thiruvananthapuram. He said, everything is good, but some modifications are needed. This is modifications. Ramanuja should have learnt, that Supreme Lord has his ways. He did that. And as soon as he did that, Anantapadma Swami, all the Brahmanas in Anantapadma Swami were doing such a good worship. What is the problem? King is happy. The king is happy, we are happy, Supreme Lord is happy, is nicely sleeping, laughing, looking outside. What is this? Who is this personality? He has come from Srirangam. I don't know why he came, but we are in Kerala. We are so happy. What is the problem? And Ramanujacharya says, no, I'm going to fix it tomorrow morning. Little modifications. Next day morning he got up. He doesn't know where is he. Again happened. Again is another place. Where is this? Where am I? And he's searching. Where are my disciples? Thousands of disciples. Where are my disciples? He's shouting. His disciples saying, hey Govinda, hey Gopal. Nobody is visible. And one boy comes there to Ramanujacharya and says, Swamiji, you are looking for something? I am looking for everything. I don't know, where am I? No, you are at a very holy place. Nearby Narayan temple. I'll take care of that. But what do you need? I need my clothes. I need to take bath. I need to do my sandhya. I need to start my morning. Where is this? Okay. I'll take care of everything. The boy takes him and says, here is, and he does all menial service to Ramanujacharya. The place is called Tirukkukumudi, and there he says, and he gives prasad and boga, and then he says, okay, Swami, I want to go to the temple that he told there is some Narayan temple. Yes, there is a nice temple here. There's one Narayan temple. Yeah, I want to see that. He says, okay, well, when will you take? Now I can take you. Okay, I can take you. Okay, he takes the tilak. He drops like this, nicely puts the tilak, Vaishnava tilak, Ramanujacharya, putting tilak like this, and he's ready. Okay, I'm going to the Narayan temple. And then he sees there is more tilak. He wants to wash his hands. That boy comes and says, sir, you can put me also. Okay, I initiate you. You are my disciple. So you did such a nice service for me. So he puts the tilak, nice Vaishnava, whatever is left on his hand, he keeps it. Now take me. So the disciple takes to Narayan temple. Narayan is right there, sleeping like this, waiting for Ramanuja. And then he goes, and as soon as Ramanujacharya sees Narayan, while entering the temple itself, he pays a big obeisances. And then he gets up, oh my God, finally I've reached. I don't know where was I, where am I don't know what's going on, but let me take your darshan. He goes running and he sees that the deity has a tilak exactly like how he kept on that boy. And then he looks behind, the boy is not there. What just happened? Who came to take me to the temple? So I am Narayan. And the temple is called My Narayan, Nambi Narayan. When you go to the temple, you'll see Nambi Narayan deity. So I'm going to share a lot of more pastimes like this next week. There are like 50 temples we went like that. Like Krishna's fortune, every temple has a story like this. Unbelievable story. So this is Ramanujacharya. We went to Jagannath Puri, was sent from there, and now, here. So next time you go to Jagannath Puri, don't complain. You go to Jagannath Puri and complain, you will take birth again a software engineer in Gachibowli. You'll suffer. So don't do that. Whatever you get in Jagannath Puri, be satisfied. Whichever way Pandas are treating you, be satisfied. Even if they beat you, take the beating. Now also they beat you. Like a formality, they beat you. But if you do a little bit more here and there, you'll be beaten. I was almost beaten to pulp once. Because first time when we went, Prabhuji saved me. Where is Satyabhai? He was there. We went there and I took my mobile inside. I forgot. And to make matters more worse, I wanted to take a video of Anand Bazar. I ate the prasadam there in Anand Bazar, full with prasadam. I said, why don't I take a video? I forgot that nobody has a camera inside there. I pulled my mobile, 3 pandas came, one holded my neck, one holded my hand. I said, I'm finished. Mera ho gaya, bad was here. So somehow all devotees say, bro, please say, he doesn't know. They looked at my eyes, thought maybe software will already suffered. Go get lost. So they allowed me, so I came outside. So here is the experience of Jagannath. So these are the 3 boons he asked. So next week we'll discuss much more about Jagannaths, how he appeared, how he appears every 12 years, Navakalevaram pastime, and some more pastimes of Jagannath. Hari Bol, Hare Krishna. Jagannath Swami ki. Yeah. So now I have a request to all of you. It's exactly 8:30. I'll take 5 more minutes of your time. But I am not going to do anything. You all have to do something. Right? By the mercy of Lord Krishna, by the mercy of Lord Jagannath, we are doing 71 Rath Yatras. 71 Rath Yatras, as you can see on the screen. 74, but 3 schools have just, Jagannath decided not to go to ACIL area, so 3 schools are dropped. But it is still 71. And what we need is some sort of a commitment from all of you. 2 hours each day. Is that something that you can do? 2 hours each day. Krishna is going to be out from 16th of July till 24th of July. What he is looking for from the special devotees who are sitting here is he wants us to serve him. Krishna is giving an opportunity. Nobody else got this kind of opportunity. Don't think we made this list. He made that list. And he's looking for all of us to serve. And what you need to do? You need to attend at least 2 Rath Yatras each day. As simple as that. Is it doable? Doable? Yes, it's doable. We can easily attend. Saturday, Sunday, we are doing close to 40 Rath Yatras. So all you have to do, select one in the morning, select one in the evening. Go and do Rangoli. Go and do Kartal, playing. Go and dance. And I'll tell you the exact address. You can choose. Now I'm going to ask you all to open the Google form. How many here have filled the Google form? Please lift your hands. Many of you have not. Right? So I'm going to show what you're going to see. Let me show you what you're going to see. Okay? So you are all there in the Gachibowli group, everyone? Gachibowli Satsang group? Everybody who is not there, please lift your hand. Everybody is there? So I have sent this. Where is that? Oh. Some time ago I sent. Can somebody send it again in the Gachibowli Satsang group? Sure. Just forward it. This is the one? No. How come it went away? Huh? No, but why can't I see it? The last one, right? Okay, let me just go to virtual. I don't know where I kept it. So many WhatsApp groups. I don't know what to do. Yeah, here it is. So please see the screen. I'm going to tell you what you need to do. So the moment you click on this link, it is there in Gachibowli Satsang. All of you could see? All of you see? Just click on this and here opens a form. Right? So here is the form. Seva form for 2026 ISKCON Gachibowli Rath Yatras. So can somebody read what is there on the form? You want to read?
Hare Krishna. We from ISKCON Gachibowli Satsang are planning to perform 74 plus Rath Yatras in 2026 in various gated communities, colonies and schools for the pleasure of Lord Jagannath and Srila Prabhupada. We request all devotees to please give few hours of your time each day. During 9 days, Lord Jagannath is coming out of his temple to reclaim his lost children in this material world. You will enjoy Kirtan, Katha, Prachadam and lots of blessings from Lord Krishna. Srila Prabhupada once told on July 5th, 1970 in San Francisco, if anyone sees on the car Jagannath, Subhadra and Baladev, then he does not take birth again in this material world.
Haribol. He told this.
Yeah. Come become part of the wonderful festival and start your journey back home to Godhead. Please fill the form below to select your presence in each Rath Yatra. Do not think whether I have time to attend. Just select and see how Lord Jagannath frees you in that time. Once you select the Rath Yatras, the respective Rath Yatra in charge will call you and allocate the services. Haribol.
Can you do that? So you don't have to think whether I can go or not. You will go. He'll make sure you will go. Right? We have direct experience of that. Right? So this is how the form goes. I'm going to quickly show you the form. So you have to write your email ID, your Gmail ID especially. What is a good thing about this is after you fill the form, you will get a report of what you filled. So you don't have to go and search, oh, did I commit that? Did I commit here? No need to worry. You will get an email with all the Rath Yatras that you have selected. Write your name, write your mobile number so that the devotee can call you. My humble request, please commit to go. Please commit to go. Don't give your name and not going. Let's not do that. You will go. Once you give the name, Krishna will make sure that you are there. How many are committing these 9 days? Haribol. Yeah, very much you can do. Even weekdays, we are doing school Rath Yatras. Weekdays school Rath Yatras are from 8:30 to 11 o'clock in the morning. You can go attend the Rath Yatra, after that you can go to your school. Sorry, your office. Not the school. But you can go to the office. Many devotees have done that last time. I know it might be a little lunch time before, but all the weekdays you all can attend at least 5 Rath Yatras. Monday one, Tuesday one, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And even the prior Thursday and Friday, 16th and 17th also your Rath Yatras. So 7 school Rath Yatras everybody can attend. And schools are not very far away, close by. You can choose the school. I've written the school name and the area name also there, right? You can select that. And gated communities, we are doing it on Friday evening, Saturday morning, Saturday evening, Sunday morning, Sunday evening. 5. 5 plus 7 is how much? Brothers and Matajis, all of us have an opportunity to minimum attend 12 Rath Yatras in these 9 days. 12 Rath Yatras. Why the claps are? Unless something critical happened, you should not miss this kind of an opportunity. It doesn't come again and again. Maybe this is the last July of your life. So do the best. Do the best and get out of this material world. Kya, bro? Yes, this is the way to do it, right? So please look back at the screen. So you write your WhatsApp number, place where you stay. Please write your home where, like I stay in Lilananda. That much is there. We don't have to give a flat number, everything. How many in your family, including you, will attend? You can torture your relatives and bring them, right? How many torture your relatives here? Nobody? He almost lifted his hand. But for Jagannath, you can torture. There is no other better reason to torture a relative. Torture means what? Please come. If you love me, please come. If you hate me, please come. If you owe me something, take it. But please come. Bring them. You'll get the greatest fortune. Now the most important, huh?
Now my cousins say,
Huh.
keep calling us so many times as if you are supposed to.
Thank you, bro. Yes. Now, can everybody see what I'm seeing here? It's too small. Yeah, it's better. Okay. Now onwards, the commitment starts, right? So once you kick this is what you're going to do. I'm first doing. Question to you all. Do you love Jagannath and you want to go back to Krishna after you leave this material world in this life?
Yes.
If you click yes, think about it. This form is being submitted directly. Go to Nilachal Dham. After that, you can't see God and tell, I think I needed one more life. No. Yes or no?
Yes.
Sure?
Yes.
You have to click. I'm not going to click. Are you ready to extend yourself to this, to make these 9 days, July 16th to 24th July, special days of your life? Are you ready for Lord Jagannath's mercy by dedicating some time each of these 9 days? Are you ready, yes or no?
Yes.
After clicking yes here, you can't go and tell, oh, Tuesday morning I'm not available. Boss is calling. Your real boss is out of his office. He is in the streets looking for you, Jagannath. After this, the selection starts. Here you go. Do you know how to make rangolis? How many here know how to make rangolis? You don't know how to make rangoli? Color pick के ऐसे करना है. I'm not asking any beautiful rangoli. We can't make beautiful rangolis. If anybody thinks you can make beautiful rangoli, you'll be making rangoli in material world. Just make it for Jagannath. How many Prabhus can make rangolis? Radha? Yen chadukunu? Rangoli and Batki Embat program. Any useless IITs here? IIMs? ISBs? Huh? What is the use of your degrees? You can't make a rangoli. Make a rangoli. Everybody, please make a rangoli. Use Amazon to order. If you can't make karma, you order the stencils to make a rangoli. Please. Chalk piece you can take and make a rangoli. Just sit in the between, make a big circle. That is a rangoli. Krishna will fill the remaining. Okay, just do that. Now, how many can make rangoli? If you press yes here, you have to come with rangoli that day. Huh? Yes, of course. Yeah. I can play goli. Rangoli is okay. Okay. Do you know how to play kartal? Huh? ఈవెన్ పీపుల్ ఆన్లైన్ వస్తుందా ఇదే చూసుకుంటూ కూర్చుంటారా కర్తాల్ సంబడి పుట్ ఎ థంబ్ సమ్ ఇండికేషన్ దట్ యువర్ అలైవ్ నో జీవితం ఎందుకు చూస్తున్నారో అర్థం కావట్లేదు ఎనీవే సో హౌ మెనీ కెన్ ప్లే కర్తాల్ యు నో హౌ టు ప్లే కర్తాల్ ఇది కూడా రాదా చేయలేపడరా నాయన చేయలేపడి ఇది కూడా రాదా ఐ డెంట్ డూ ఆల్ దిస్ జస్ట్ కర్తాల్ అత్తనే ఆత ఇట్లా 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 కొట్టొస్తా కొట్టరాదా వస్తుందా రాదా వస్తుందా కదా హౌ మెనీ కెన్ ప్లే కర్తాల్ ఎవ్రీబడి కమ్ విత్ యువర్ కర్తాల్ విచ్ ఎవర్ రథయాత్ర గోయింగ్ డోంట్ కమ్ అండ్ కర్తాల్ ప్లీజ్ బై కర్తాల్ యూ కెన్ బై కర్ డోంట్ బై దట్ 10 rupee కర్తాల్ లిటిల్ the round one near that old temple, buy a proper kartal. Prabhuji, you are playing for Jagannath. Please play kartal. Next one, I will not make it a compulsory thing. How many can play mridanga? Whatever you can play, please bring your mridanga. Please buy a mridanga. You still have 10 days. Whatever that you can do, we need mridanga players, and we have allocated. Whoever knows how to play mridanga, please come to every day Rath Yatras, including children. Samrat, where are you? Wherever he is. Yes, wherever he is. Please bring him. Why did he learn mridanga? Whatever little they know, play something. Even little, whatever. You all played on our school benches, I know. Whatever that you played, play here for Jagannath. Right? Now comes. Will you bring some bhoga, untasted, vegetarian without onion and garlic for Lord Jagannath to the Rath Yatra you will attend? You can even bring a fruit as an offering. One fruit can you take? Huh? Yes. One fruit doesn't mean you take one bunch of grapes and one Rath Yatra, one grape. That is not offering. At least fruit size should be 4 centimeters. Get something. Jagannath, Jagannath Baba, khata hai wo. Please. Layenge. Every Rath Yatra don't go empty handed. Take something. He'll give everything. Okay, write in brief about any other service that you would like to perform. Anything else you want to perform, please write it. I want to sing, I want to dance, I am capable of doing something else. Please, or you can simply write, I am available for any service. Krishna, Jagannath, I am available for any service. That much you can write, right? And the organizing leader will tell you what service to do. Either you select a service, Rangoli, Kartal, Mridanga, or he will tell you what to do, he or she, right? Professor Matajis, all the devotees who are organizing this Jagannath Rath Yatra, definitely, of this there is no doubt, they are going back to Jagannath. There is no doubt about that. Okay? And Rupa Goswami said, the greatest principle of Vaishnavism is 3 things. Namaruchi, Jivadaya, Vaishnava Seva. All the Vaishnavas who are organizing Rath Yatras, if you go and serve them, you are going with them. Right? I'm not just saying, please try to remember this. You are not sitting beside an ordinary person. Keval Prem Prabhu is not an ordinary person. He is organizing a Rath Yatra. Pranath Krishna Prabhu is not an ordinary person. He is organizing 2 Rath Yatras. Arvind Prabhu is not an ordinary person. 2 Rath Yatras. Prasad Prabhu is not an ordinary person. 2 Rath Yatras. Everybody here is. Prabhu is doing 3 Rath Yatras. Madhav Charan too. They are Vaishnavas. They are worshipful Vaishnavas. Krishna doesn't allow anybody to do Rath Yatras. Don't think we are doing Rath Yatras. Even if you think you are not a Vaishnava, he selected you. And anybody who serves these devotees, Krishna will be most pleased. This is the time to prove that we live the philosophy of Dasa, 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 Anudas. There is no other better time to do. Every single devotee, Sundar Keshav Prabhu, so many devotees, Raghunandan Prabhu, they are all organizing Rath Yatras. They don't even know how they are going to do. But they came forward to do. There are many people who say, no, Prabhu, nahi hoga. None of them said nahi hoga. Karenge. Or has ke karenge, or anand se karenge, or we will leave it on Jagannath, how it will happen. It will happen. So please come and help them. Please, Lavanya Mataji, Lalita Madhavi Mataji, and Pallavi Mataji, they are all doing Rath Yatra, Teja Mataji, Tulsi Mataji, she is doing. Yamuna Mata, they're together. Matajis are organizing Rath Yatras. This is real, empowerment that we can talk of. It's not easy to organize Rath Yatra. And they need help. And we all can go and help. And once you select the Rath Yatras, I'm going to do one intervention. If I see many have allocated to only one, I will try to reallocate them to places where there is no one. Can I do that? Can you give me that permission? Only in some cases where the loading is really uneven. Whoever got bribe from Madhav Prabhu, I am not going to tolerate that bribe. They will be reallocated because he does that bribing business. He already went and occupied so many people. Write in brief about any other service you can perform. Now here it starts. All you have to do, 16th, Thursday morning Rath Yatras, please select Hallmark Apartment, Neeraj International School, AVN School, Sanjay Global School, Narayan School, Nagarjuna School, Sriram School, Burgyon Sprout School. If you can't go, then you have to check on this. I am not available. Please repeat after me. I am not available. Joseph Bolo. I am not available as something very critical I need to handle. Please excuse me, Jagannath. I'm sorry, before you came into the hall, you should have thought about it. Unless it's critical, you're telling Jagannath, it's really critical. Skip it, no problem. But if it's not critical, don't choose that choice. Leave it on him. Leave it on him. I'm not fear-mongering saying that if you do, you'll go to hell. We are not in that religion. We are in a very prema, Krishna prem religion. No problem. We'll be very happy to serve. Jagannath, my desire is to come and serve you. You take care of the rest. He will make sure it will happen. Clear? Same way, July, 16th evening, we only have one Rath Yatra. 7 Hills Rath Yatra. If you're available, you can go. Otherwise, July evening, we are having Cyberabad Rath Yatra. I have not kept it here. So I request everybody to come to the Cyberabad Rath Yatra here in Nalgandla. That's a combined Rath Yatra of our entire Gachibowli Satsang. Some of you also can go to Abbots. But here we are doing a combined Rath Yatra. I request everybody to be there on 16th evening. 16th evening. 16th evening. Same day. On the day of Rath Yatra in Jagannath, we are doing it. IVCC, ISKCON, Cyberabad Rath Yatra. We are all doing. Okay? I will send the message when to come. You can come from evening 4 o'clock onwards. It will be there 3-4 services will be given. My wife will write in the group. She'll tell whatever services. Please come forward and take it. This is our combined Rath Yatra. Remaining all Rath Yatras, we are running everywhere. Okay? 17th morning, please tell a loud Haribol. Orange School, Rajdhani School, Sunflower School, Springwood International School, Panchajanya School, or something critical is there. 17th evening, Saraswati Vidyaniketan, Rajpushpa Regalia, now is a community, Rajpushpa Provincia is a community, Pragati Nagar, Lakshmikant Prabhu is doing first Rath Yatra, Haribol! Or something critical is there, I'm not available. 18th, my home Krishi, Lansam, Itania, Muppa Alankrita, Muppa Indraprastha, Kollur Village, Radhe Raga Villas, Solitaire Harmony in Madhapur. See, I've written the place also, I've written the number of the devotee. You can even call this number. It took me 3.5 hours to make this form. So please use it. My humble request. So you have to select, right? Birla Open Mind School, and then I'm not available if you're not. 18th evening, Aparna Lake Breeze communities, all 5 communities, Dasras Prabhuji, amazing Rath Yatra there. Rath Yatras actually. 3 Raths in one place. My home Ankura, my home Jewel, Tena, our Madhav Charan Prabhu's super duper Rath Yatra and Lakshmi Mataji, Green Grace Apartment, oldest Rath Yatra, and Manjira Diamond Heights, Towers, Keval Prem Prabhu, this number is there. Manikonda Ramalayam is there, and I'm not available. Please don't check this box because it's Saturday and Sunday. Right? Sunday morning, my home Vihanga, my home Avatar, Gautami Enclave, Matrushi Nagar, Muppa Melody, Aditya DSR, Nizampet. If you're asking why am I reading all these names, because I want him to hear. I want Jagannath to hear that we are all desperate to serve him. Are we all desperate to serve him? Yes. Sunday evening, my home Tridasha, Aparna Zenith, Sri Aditya Athena, Manikonda, NCC Urban, my home Sayud, BHL Ramalayam, Beverly Hills, Nizampet, Prabhu is doing, or something critical, I may not be available. 20th morning, Vashishta School in Vanasthalipuram. If somebody can go, stay in that area, you have a relative in that area, ask them to go. This is the number, please select. Only one. 21st, on weekdays, autistic school, 700 autistic children are there. They are waiting for Jagannath. They can't say the name Jagannath. Do you want to go and give them Jagannath? Huh? Yes. This is the greatest gift to any children. Cambridge School, 5-element school, right? 3 schools. And then 3 schools on 22nd. Nagarjuna High School, Cambridge School, again, different location. Oasis School, one of the biggest schools in Sheikhpet. 2,000 children. Professor Matajis, do you realize what is happening here? More than 40,000 children and teachers are going to pull the Rath of Jagannath. Right? It is his plan. And you know the inspiration that has gone from here, from all of you? You all did this? Today in India, in different parts, more than 100 schools are doing Rath Yatra because of what we started here. In Miyapur, they are doing 5 Rath Yatras. Other parts of Hyderabad doing more schools. In Bhakti Prem Maharaj is doing it in Ujjain. It came in the newspaper in Ujjain that there. Oh, it is Jagannath Rath Yatra is going to be the official festival of all the schools in India. Just a matter of time. And Jagannath gave that service to all of us in Gachibowli. We are stretching it beyond our limits because one devotee told me in the beginning of my Krishna conscious life, if you can't inspire, get out of ISKCON. Be an inspiration in ISKCON. Whatever you can do, try to be an inspiration. You are all the inspiration for our society. Srila Prabhupada's special blessings will come to our satsang. So please be inspired to go to this. It just takes 2-3 hours and you will be part of a nice festival. 23rd, Neeraj Public School, DPS Kollur, Suhas School, Cambridge School, Phoenix Greens, Shloka School in Manikonda, or try your best to be in all these places. 24th, Sunflower Basic School, Sai High School, Nagarjuna School in Narsingi, Vijaya School in AS Rao Nagar, Secunderabad. And finally, 24th evening, BHL Ramalayam, Skyla Gated Community, Manikonda, Aparna ISKCON, first Rath Yatra, Prabhuji and Matajis, 74 Rath Yatras. Right? It is happening. It is happening. All because all of you. And you all, every single person goes to one school. We have enough crowd to take care of the Rath Yatra. We need devotees to serve. We need. And you are the only hope. And next week, I am coming to all your communities, bro. I am just coming to beg. Please allow me to come. I have come to Manjira Dam and you, Gautami Enclave. I just want to come, present this form, fall at your feet and say, please help these devotees. These devotees are giving their life and soul to make this happen. They need help. And all of us together can help. Please send this form to anybody on the universe you want to send. Let them come to Hyderabad, be here and participate in these Rath Yatras. This is the biggest number of Rath Yatras in the history of ISKCON, which is happening here. So please, let us be an inspiration. Let us be an inspiration, right? Finally, please submit your sincere prayer for the protection of all devotees of ISKCON Gachibowli Satsang who are endeavoring to serve Srila Prabhupada in his mission to spread Krishna consciousness. Please pray for the protection of the devotees to Lord Narasimhadev by submitting your prayer below. We don't want any accidents. We don't want any children to be hurt. We don't want any unforeseen situation. Of course, he is protecting, but we are requesting him. Please forgive us for our faults, but please protect all of us. Everything should go smooth. It's in his hands, right? So please submit your prayer. Your prayer will be there. All 1,000+ devotees are going to participate in these Rath Yatras. Finally, are you willing to contribute any amount to serve these Rath Yatras? Please mention the amount and we will contact you. Where to pay, how to pay, in ISKCON account, how to pay, everything will contact. Anything you give will be used for prasadam, will be used for Rath transportation, for decoration. Lakshmi Devi has given us more than what we deserve. Let's give whatever best we can, right? School Rath Yatras need 15,000 donation per school. We are a little struggling there. We only got 4 donations for 4 or 5 schools. We are doing 35 schools. I'm not telling you to give 15,000. Whatever best you can do. Just leave little money. There is a scanner code there. You can just leave it there and it will be used for the school Rath Yatras. Right? It's an inspiration. Together, I'm already folding my hands in front of all of you. You all have done a lot already. But anything else you feel like doing or you encourage. My wife went and told her sibling sisters. They gave some Lakshmi. You can go and encourage your relatives. They'll get Agyata Sukriti. Right? So, finally, this is the most important one. Any special prayer to Lord Jagannath on the occasion of Rath Yatra, please choose to write here and be rest assured that Lord Jagannath reads all these prayers mentioned from your loving heart. You write it here. I will take a print of this Excel sheet. Personally go and print of Jagannath in Abbott's temple and read all your prayers one by one. I take that responsibility. But please support us. And then you submit your form. Are you ready? It will take exactly 5 minutes. Yes, you have a question? Okay. Okay, so stretch your arms first because you're going to use it a lot. Right? I'm going to sing a little kirtan. And I know who all are going to fill because right now, is this the one? No. Seva form. Yeah, I already have responses. Yeah, here is the response. I think some of you see, this is how I get the responses. So there are almost 34 devotees who have filled so far. I'm very grateful. So remaining all also, please start filling. And this 34 should go on, and it should go and touch at least 800 by this next weekend. And we have all Rath Yatras opulently being done. Are we ready? You want to fill now while I sing? And after that, you're going to take this and go to your friends, relatives, give the form, ask them to fill. Let them come to some. Yeah? Jai Jagannath. Hare Krishna. I'll sing some kirtan. You can finish in the next 5 minutes. Okay? You all have your mobiles on? Form is ready? You're all there? It's there with you? Please fill up. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna. Hare Hare. Hare Rama. Hare Rama. Rama Rama. Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Nothing, you don't have the form, you already filled? Please, everybody here, don't sit quietly. Finish the form. You can do whatever you can attend. Please encourage whoever is sitting beside you to fill the form. That's also a service. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Jai Jagannath, Jagannath, Bharate Bharate,
Jagannath Swami, Nayana Prasna Swami, Nayana Prasna Bhavatu Jagannath Jagannath Swami, Nayana Prasna Swami, Nayana Prasna Bhavatu Jagannath Swami, Nayana Prasna Swami, Nayana Prasna Bhavatu Jagannath Swami, Nayana Prasna Swami, Nayana Prasna Bhavatu Sai Gorando, Sai Gorando, Sai Gorando, Buddha Hari. Jaya Sacinandana, Jaya Sacinandana, Jaya Sacinandana, Buddha Hari. Jai Sacinandana, Jai Sacinandana, Jai Sacinandana, Buddha Hari. Sita Pavana, Sita Pavana, Sita Pavana, 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 Buddha Hari. Jai Jai Prabhupada, 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 Jai Jai Prabhupada, 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 Jai Jaya Guru Dev, Guru Dev, Guru Jaya Jaya Guru. Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare तब कर कमल वरे नाका अद्भुत श्रृंगा दलिता केशवदृता नर हरि रूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय नरसिंह 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 जय प्रहलाद महाराज प्रहलाद महाराज प्रहलाद महाराज जय प्रहलाद महाराज जय जय
भक्त विनाश नरसिंहदेव भगवान की, जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा मैया की, ऐसी भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी श्रील प्रभुपाद की, जगन्नाथ रथ यात्रा महामहोत्सव की, अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की, निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे। हरे कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण हरे राम हरे राम।